Good morning, Coach Jimmy B, Top 10 Baseball. Welcome. We have most of our players here from the Bahamas and the United States. And we have Coach. Coach, I'd like you to come up and sit up closer. This is our coach, our hidden coach here. Thank you, Coach. So, Coach is here for one reason. I am here for one reason. We want success. Éxito. Tendremos éxito. We will have success. The way that you're going to have success is if you become a student of the game. You need to become a student of the game. Right now you're players. You are playing the game. But you haven't become a student of the game yet. And if you do not become a student of the game, you are reducing the probability of success. It doesn't matter what you do in life, whether you're going to be a doctor, or a teacher, or an engineer. If you're going to be a cab driver, you better be a student of the city. You better know everything that's going on in this city. Does that make sense? So you have to study the game of baseball. Most of you have not yet become students of the game. I am a student of the game. I'm 67 years old, and I'm learning every day. I am a student of the game. What I do is I study the history of the game. The history of the game. The other thing that I do is I study the science of the game. And when I put those two things together, I have a lot more knowledge. You need knowledge. In order to have this success, you need knowledge. Without this knowledge, you're just a good player. You're just another player. Now, for instance, in the United States, if you become a high school varsity player, you are a good player. Every one of you boys here are good enough to play high school varsity ball. You've already played high school varsity ball. Okay? Every one of you are good enough to make the high school varsity team. If you want to go to the university and get a scholarship, only 6% of that group is going to get the scholarship. These guys are all good players, but only 6% are going to move forward. And then 10% of that group, 1 out of 10, is going to move to play the pros. And then only 10% of that group is going to make it to the major leagues. The numbers are against you. If you study the history of the game, you're going to see that the numbers are against you. They do not favor your success. You must do everything that you can in your power to tilt the success in your favor. You might get injured. There are many players. There's no shortage of good players. There is no shortage of good players. There's a little bit of shortage of good left-handed pitchers. There's a little bit of shortage of big lefty first basemen. But there's no shortage of players. And right now you are a player. And unfortunately, this is a business. The business of college baseball is a business. They don't give you a scholarship because you're good. They're not rewarding you. They're giving you a scholarship because they think that you can help them win a championship. That's the only thing they're interested in, is winning the championship. So you might be good enough, but over here, 94% of the players are not going to make it. They fail. You have to decide which group you're going to be in. You've got to work really hard to get into this group. The way that you can do it, in addition to the hard work that you're doing here in the Dominican Republic, in addition to working hard every day, you got to be a student of the game. You've got to study the science of hitting. Today we're going to talk about hitting. You have to study the science of hitting. I have looked at about 5,000 hours. 5,000 hours of videotape. Babe Ruth, Mickey Mantle, Don Mattingly, Cabrera, Harper, Pujols, Judge, Ty Cobb, Matt LaHoy, Rogers Hornsby, Lou Gehrig, Pete Rose, Ricky Henderson, Roberto Clemente. I've studied how they move their feet. I've studied how they move their hands. I've studied how they hold their heads still or move. You can't hit a baseball holding your head still. Head has to move. It's got to move properly at the right time. I've studied this. How many hours tú tienes video? Evaluación tú tienes, no mucho. Yo tengo 5,000 horas de eso. Aquí, allá. Una más vez, one more time. Una más vez, one more time. Mira, 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 look, mira. Okay? You need to become a student of the game. When we talk about the history of the game, you guys know baseball? Tell me what this is. Anybody know what that is? Huh? Anybody know what Ender is? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Does anybody know what? Jeez. I need a dry rag. Somebody give me a dry rag, please. Does anybody know what series? Gosh. Anybody know what that is? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Tú sabes? ¿Qué es eso? Anybody know what Series Nacional is? We're talking about the history of the game. You need to be students of the game. Nobody knows what Series Nacional is? Huh? Anybody know? Nobody knows. He knows. Okay. Does anybody know what MLB is? Cuba, MLB. Who's the most famous team in Cuba? Industriales. Where do they play? Latino. This is maybe one of the best Major League Baseball systems in the world. You have a hitting coach that has spent 12 years playing for the Industriales, New York Yankees. It's el mismo. It's el mismo. This is a big stadium, big team. This is the number 2 league in the world. You got Major League Baseball and you got Series Nacional. Okay? You have a hitting instructor here from Cuba that has incredible knowledge about hitting, and you're very lucky. I'm really lucky to have him here, and I'm really glad that he's here. Okay? Let's give Coach a hand again. Huh? You see what I'm talking about? I'm not understanding the game. Okay? I played in his stadium. I've been in his locker room. I've been in his dugout. I've talked to his coaches. Okay? I know the people he worked for that fed him. Ender, Series Nacional. We have science of baseball. Who's the best hitter in the world? Who's got on his gravestone, there is the best hitter in the world? Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds? No, he's not dead yet. Who's the best hitter in the world? Lefty.
Ted Williams.
Ted Williams. Ted Williams. We're talking about the history of the game. Okay, so if we said Ted Williams was a blank hitter, what would we say? Ted Williams is a great hitter. If we said Ted Williams was a blank hitter, what was his style of hitting?
Yeah.
No, he was actually a pull hitter. Okay? Ted was a wrist hitter. Ted Williams was a wrist hitter. He used his wrist better than anybody. He also happened to have great vision. Okay? When Ted Williams took the strike zone, he divided the strike zone into 16 parts. And he knew his batting average. Let's go to the lefty. He knew that his batting average was 321, 305, 215, 180, 230, 330. He knew his batting average for every pitch. When he saw the ball in that spot, he said, no, I'm a 280 hitter, I'm not swinging at that pitch. He was a student of the game, and he broke the game down. Tony Gwynn almost hit 400. Tony Gwynn broke the strike zone into 32 boxes. 32 cajas. Muy pequeño cajas. He was a student of the game. He knew his batting average in every single box. You tell him where the ball was, he'd say 272. You show him where the ball was, 252. I got one strike on me, I'm not swinging at a 252 pitch. This goes back to what we talked about in the cage report. Get a good pitch to hit. Get a good pitch to hit. Most of the work that we're doing with you right now is developing your swing so that you have the correct swing. There are two parts to hitting the baseball. The first part is get a good pitch. The second part is put a good swing on it. Most of the work that you're doing off the tee and we're working mechanics is putting a good swing on the ball. We're going to talk about how to put a good swing on the ball. This morning we talked about how to get a good pitch. Number one, number two. You must get the right pitch, then you must put the correct swing on it. The swing is going to be different on the low inside pitch than the low and away. The swing changes. Your hips change, your feet change, your hand angles change, the bat angles change. So you need to learn how to put a good swing on different boxes. The swing is not the same in every box. So that's why we're practicing the mechanics of how to put. We're going to talk about some of the things that we're going to do that. All right? Ted Williams was a great wrist hitter. You're very lucky because you have Latino Americana here. Okay? And you have a man with you in this room that you can't see. He's in heaven and he's watching you right now. And I'm a little nervous because I might make a mistake. I'm going to try, Coach. Okay? Coach Harvey Krupnick, we called him Coach K. Coach K, God bless Coach K, learned how to hit from Ted Williams. Estudiante, el maestro, mi amigo. For many years, Coach K, you met Coach K, right? Remember Coach K? Back in VMA? Right? Coach K was our hitting instructor for many years, and he taught us many things. And his legacy continues with us. His teaching continues with us. But it comes from Ted Williams, much of it. But Coach K was a great student of the game. Ted Williams was a great student of the game. They had success. Because when they talked about how to hit the ball, they went over to the science of the physics of how to hit the ball. They studied the physics. They studied the trigonometry. They studied the angles. They studied the geometry of hitting. You haven't had a chance to do this yet, have you? You need to do this if you want to have success. You need to read books about hitting. How many books on hitting have you read, Noah? Okay? How many books on hitting have you read? So you haven't read any books on hitting? You haven't had a chance to read any books on hitting? Have you read any books on hitting yet? Have you had a chance to read books on hitting? Okay, so I'm going to say that you're not students of the game yet because you haven't done your study material. You're learning how to be a player, but you have to be bringing the information to the table. Barry Bonds wrote a book. Dusty Baker wrote a book. Don Mattingly wrote a book. Mickey Mantle wrote a book. Babe Ruth wrote a book. Ty Cobb wrote a book. Roberto Clemente wrote a book. Frank Robinson wrote a book. Brooke Robinson wrote a book. Mike Schmidt wrote a book. Every hitting instructor in the world has wrote a book. Does anybody know who Charlie Lau is? Okay, Charlie Lau taught George Brett how to hit 400. He taught Hal McRae how to hit 400. On the final day of the season, George Brett and Hal McRae were batting for the 400 title. On the final day of the season, he taught them both how to hit. He wrote a number of books, and his son's an instructor also. The Chicago White Sox said, wow, this guy's really good, let's bring him over. So they brought him over, and he taught Frank Thomas how to hit home runs. He taught Ron Kittle how to hit home runs. He taught Ron Bloomberg how to hit home runs. The New York Yankees said, hey, we need that guy over here. So the Yankees got Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson was a 21 home run hitter with the Oakland Athletics. Charlie Finley let him go. You guys need to read some books and learn your history of baseball. George Steinbrenner said, bring that boy over here. Can we teach him how to hit 30 home runs? And they said, no, the only guy that can do that is Charlie Lau. So they brought Charlie Lau in. And Charlie Lau taught Reggie Jackson how to change his swing and use his wrist a little bit more with a little bit more linear hitting. And now Reggie Jackson, they name a candy bar after him. He hits 40, 45, 50 home runs. They taught it to Alex Rodriguez. Alex Rodriguez taught it to Pujols in Miami. Barry Bonds learned it from Willie Mays and Ken Griffey. So when we talk about Ken Griffey and Barry Bonds and Alex Rodriguez and Pujols and Reggie Jackson and Ron Kittle and Carlton Fix, all of those guys took their information from Charlie Lau. It's being passed down from generation to generation. Many of the things the coach is teaching you. You need to become a student of the game if you want to have success. You must study the history of the game. You must study the science of the game. You must study the math of the game. You must study the great people that came before you and find out what they're doing. If not, there's a big hole in your swing. If not, there's a big hole in your game. You want success? You got to go out and get it. It's not going to come to you. Your mother loves you. Your father loves you. They want you to have success. But you got to go and get it. You got to be aggressive. You need to be a tiger and chase your success. You need to have discipline. You need to be a student. When you're sitting there at night and you guys are up on Instagram and Tinder and Badoo and girls are sending texts to you, they must be driving you crazy because they're driving me crazy and I'm an old man. You guys must really have problems with these. No, you must be getting bombarded. Good-looking young guy like you. These girls are booty calling and sending pictures. You need to be saying, honey, I'm busy. I'm reading a book. And you should be reading a baseball book. Coach, do you have another book? You need to study the game of hitting. Without becoming a student of the game, it's going to be very difficult for you to have that success. Otherwise, you're just un más pelotero. And tenemos mucho pelotero. Okay? Tiene peso, sí, yo tengo peso. Tiene pelotero, sí, yo tengo pelotero. Yo mismo. In order to have success, you must become a student of the game. In order to become a doctor, you must become a student. In order to become an engineer, you must become a student. Your parents spent time and money sending you to school so you could learn how to read so that you could have success. You're not reading enough. You're not studying enough. You're not looking at enough videotape. You with me? Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about wrist hitting right now. Okay, and we're going to move over to the science of baseball. Okay, and I'm going to show you some drills. May I have a small bat, please? One of the things that you need to do is you learn how to manipulate the bat with your hands. Okay, so the first drill that we're going to teach you to do, we're going to go outside and practice this in a minute. I'll take one more bat, please. We're going to take a straight line on the ground, and we're going to square our body to the line, like an athlete. Our feet are going to be straight, our hips are straight to the line, our shoulders straight to the line. We're going to go into an athletic position. We're going to take our lead hand, the hand that finds the ball, and we're going to point the bat straight at the line. And I'm going to swing the bat on the line. I don't want the head of the bat to go outside the line. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my hands and fingers to flip the bat. And I'm not going to bend that elbow. There's going to be a tendency for you to swing your arms. There's going to be a tendency for your elbow to bend. I need you to be able to keep your hands straight, your elbow straight, down the middle of your body. We're going to let the bat come all the way back. We're using momentum, centrifugal force, gravity, and the correct manipulation of the hands. We're going to do the same thing with the bottom hand. Now your right elbow, your back arm is going to bend just a hair because of the way the bones are set up. And you're going to swing that bat through. Okay? This is the first drill you're going to do. Then you're going to do it with two hands. And you're going to get these hands working together. We don't grip the bat and bring the bat through. The fingers have to move. The fingers have to release the bat. Take a look at Mark McGuire's grip on the bat. He's almost letting go of the bat. You see the fingers? You see the hole in his fingers there? That's his space. So when he's getting into this part of the swing here, look where his hand is. His hand's not here. If you bring your hands through here and hold on to that bat, you're shortening up the extension. You're not letting the bat head get out. You have to release it a little bit, just there a little bit, and hold the bat at that split second, and the bat flips through. We don't want the bottom of the bat. The bottom of the bat is going to go kind of towards the ball, right? The bottom of the bat is coming towards the ball in here, going into a bat leg position. When it comes through, it has to flip. Most players are going to do this. The bottom of the bat's pointing at their body. That slows down the bat head. That slows down your ball exit speed. So it's very important that you learn how to use your fingers. What do we call this? Playing the piano. You don't want to grip the bat. You want to have nice soft hands in here. Maybe you're going to move your fingers a little bit so that your grip is good, and then you're going to firm up on contact, and then you're going to release the bat head through. Okay? We talked before this morning about how the elbows need to be bent coming through at contact. The elbows need to be bent. If this arm comes out, we've got a long, slow swing with no power. That's not going to do anything for us. We want the hand, the elbows to be bent at contact. So let's take a look here at Mike Schmidt. Okay? You see how the bottom elbow is bent? You see that bottom elbow? And that top elbow is bent. He's completely turned through. His backside is finished coming through. His hips have rotated. He's just about to strike the ball, but the elbows are bent. If the arms come out, you have no power. So it's very important that you come through the zone in the right places. Here's Rodriguez with his elbows bent. Look at this picture here. See the elbows are bent? Coach was working on this morning. Very important position. Once those elbows bend through, once we come through, with our power in this position, our hips are aligned with everything. We come through, right here, the bat comes right through. It's not a push. Some of you are still pushing the ball a little bit. It's very simple. You got a bone, and a bone. This elbow's bent. So when it comes out, it flips. A slight jerk of the elbow with her hand manipulation drives the bat through with tremendous speed. Bam! 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 Now you put all this weight on it with the backhand, and everything comes through really quick. So we're looking for a really in here, and then bam! And then we finish. We come through, and we finish. Okay? So you got to have really good wrists. Your wrists have to be fast. The best hitter in the world was the best guy with his wrists. This man studied it and turned it into a science. Where does the wrist action start? The wrist action starts in here. You got a lot of American players like this. Like this. Like this. No. It's in here, baby. It's right in here. Some guys are going to be more than others. Some guys are going to be just a little bit. Some guys are going to be here, and then they're going to load in. There's different techniques. But that wrist has to bend. This bat head has to tip towards the pitcher so that you get bang, and it comes out quick. You've got to practice with your wrist. You need to be able to bring the bat through quickly with your fingers and keep your bat flat. Noah, come try that right there. We'll try the drill right here. It's looking good today, huh? Yeah. Just try that drill there in your left hand. You're going to do the left hand, and you're going to bring that bat across the line. See how the bat got away on him? Feel it? You see how the bat's jumping off the line? See it? It's harder than it looks, huh? I make it look easy, right? Go ahead. So look, this comes up in here. The fingers have to manipulate it. Then it's back through, and the fingers manipulate it. Try with the other arm. I make it look easy, right? It's harder than it looks, right? Try it. Spread your feet. Square. Always square. Always feet. Primero, segundo, tercera. Siempre. ¿Tú hablas español? I speak English. Feet. Knees. Hips. Feet first. Always set your feet. You're pitching, set your feet. You're playing defense, set your feet. You're hitting, set your feet. Feet. Then your knees, then your butt. Don't even think about swinging the bat until those feet are set. Set your feet, set your knees. Go ahead, set up. Start here, start this one down. Not easy, right? Let the bat come all the way up. Look, watch. Use your fingers. Let the bat come all the way up. Okay? Okay, we're going to show the video.
Some of the video?
What am I doing here? We're going to watch a video for a few minutes now. We're going to bring it back to Marlin Stadium in about 4 years. But we have a lot of things we need to teach you. The best player in college takes 3 or 4 years to get there, guys. Because you're going to be playing against men. In college, you were playing against boys. Major leagues, you're going to be playing against men that have families. And they're not going to want you to take their money away from them. Even though you're really good, they're smarter than you are. They've got a lot of tricks. They're going to make you fail. We don't want you to fail, so we have to teach you how you handle yourself in that type of level of environment. So it's going to take us, you're the best player in the country. It's going to take us at least 3 years. 3.5 is about the average. Some players take 5 years to make it up
Bryce is 27, 28 years old. He's about to sign his first big contract. But John the same way. Okay? So we're going to put you in about 120 games a year. You're going to get about 3 or 4 at-bats a day. That's going to be about 500-600 at-bats per season. And we're going to give you about 1,800 at-bats. So you can start figuring out how to hit a ball. Okay? So if we wish you luck, come on up. We're going to sign some autographs right now. You like lobster, you like steak, what do you like? We're going to go get something to eat right now. Okay? And he's the best player in the United States. And we just gave him $7 million. Now his twin brother, or his cousin, is the best football player in the United States. And he won the Heisman Trophy. And he's going to get $7 million too. And we're going to bring him to lunch and we're going to do a big spread. And when it's all over, we're going to tell him, don't you go nowhere, because you're the backup quarterback for the Miami Dolphins. And if that boy gets hurt, you're in. In 10 minutes, you could be the starting quarterback for the Miami Dolphins. In 10 minutes. 10 minutes. You have to be ready in 10 minutes.
See the difference though?
So you're going to sleep, eat, breathe, and have lunch with the quarterback, but you got to be ready to go. And you're going to be in pads on opening day. You're going to be holding the clipboard, you're going to have a headphone on, but you're going to be 5 minutes away from coming in. And if he slows down a little bit in practice, you just might be the starting quarterback on opening day. And that's the difference between baseball and football. So our program is designed to prepare him, to get him to that step. A good high school program, a good college program is going to take 4 years. He needs 4 years of college-type baseball to get ready to do the 4 years of pro baseball. That's 7 years. We got a lot of work to do. You ready to go to work? You said you were ready to sit something today. What did you say? I'm ready to go. We're going to learn. Okay, here we go. All right. So that'll give you a little bit of an overview of what we're up against. Okay. So there's quite a bit of components in the program. Our program exists with there's many layers in our program, and they have to become accomplished at each level. So what we're going to work on right now is we call the Coach K portion of our hitting program. Coach K was our senior hitting instructor here for years. Coach K was drafted by the Detroit Tigers. He's coached high school baseball in Massachusetts for 40 years. He's in 3 baseball Hall of Fames. And he was a Major League Baseball envoy hitting instructor. And Easton Magazine also named him Master Hitting Instructor. Each year, once a year, for the last 15 years, Easton and College Baseball Magazine collaborate and award.
Very important that you guys become experts. Now, because I have a lot of patience, I only need you to be an expert by tomorrow morning, by tomorrow at 12 o'clock. Okay? We're going to learn wrist hitting drilling overnight. We're going to do a crash course. Tomorrow I want experts. Everybody has to be an expert at these drills. We're going to do 5 or 6, 7 drills. I'm going to show you a couple more drills. And we're going to go outside. We're going to practice a little bit. And then I'm going to bring the pitchers in, do their meeting.
Work on
you guys can practice on your own tonight. Practice today. Practice tonight. Practice tomorrow morning. I'm leaving on Monday. I am not leaving. If you're not a wrist hill drill by Monday morning, I'm putting you on an airplane and you're going home to the Bahamas. You understand? No pressure. I would never put pressure on you. There's no pressure. Yo quiero 12 expertos en 48 horas. No lunes. Yo quiero expertos con todo.
Or we might be getting my job.
¿Entiendes?
So now we're going to work on a different plane.
Un poco por
We're going to work on a horizontal plane. That coming through here.
So now we're doing
And we're going to be doing the same drill with the wrists. And we're going to bring the bat flat through like a helicopter blade. And we're going to spin the bat through with our wrists. The elbow is just going to move just that hair. So we have a bone, and a bone. And when this bone moves, it becomes one bone. Bam! And we snap it right through. So there's a slight movement with the elbow, and then we're using the same wrist action. And we're bringing the helicopter blade right through the ball. We're bisecting the ball. We're staying flat. Now, what's going to happen with a heavy bat, if you don't do it right, the bat's going to start going up in the air. So we want to keep this back right flat through, using your fingers, okay? Spread your feet. Always feet, knees, butt. Feet, knees, butt. Athletic position. Now we're going to take this. We're going to bring it up to that level. The bat's going to stay on this level.
All right, let's try one guy here.
It's going to bring us through.
While you're setting that up,
Keep it on the same level.
show me that drill.
They all look at the compound.
Show me that drill. You're hitting. Which way you hitting? Where's the picture? Picture's out here. Ready? Go ahead. Bring it through. Come up a little higher. Keep the bat flat. Flat. It's got to come through flat. And later on, we're just going to put a little upswing on it. Bring it through. I want you to learn how to do it flat first. Okay. Try it. And now do it this way. Maybe out here a little bit more. Alright, you know what, try it? Hold on to it, a little bit more fingertips, a little bit higher. Hold your fingers right there. You can use this elbow a little bit to pop it. Pop it with the elbow, you throw it with the elbow. Bam. And then it comes through. Okay. A little bit higher. A little bit better grip on the fingers. Use your fingers. The bottom, use the bottom three fingers a little bit more on the back. Alright, good job. Try it. Part of that looks, huh? Ted Williams was an expert wrist hitter. The best hitter in the world, an expert at this. You want to be an expert? You want to be a good hitter? It's little things that you have to learn. It's not just swinging the bat. You try it. What's the next cue up the elbow? Feet, knees. Always feet, knees. Harder than it looks. You gotta get this elbow to top. Top the elbow. Hard? Feel it?
It's with a small bat too.
So we gotta be able to do this with the big bat, right? You gotta be able to do it with the big bat. Okay? You gotta be able to do this with the big bat. Come on. Feet. Without this skill, if you don't bring this skill into the batting cage, you're working with half a deck. You're not working with a full deck of cards. You're not working with all the toolboxes. Okay, want to try it? Too hard? You're going to practice. You're going to be an expert by tomorrow. See how the bat's kind of flopping a little bit? Right? He's trying. He's got good fingers. You see how the bat is, okay? So we never want the bat. What happens when you're hitting is you don't want the bat to jump up. Okay? You want that bat to come straight through. Now you finish.
Show them with a bigger bat how you do it.
Okay? You want that bat to come straight through. Bam, bam. Okay? Then you use two hands to do the same thing. Now you're coming through. And it just happens really fast. Bam! Bam! That's coming through the ball. You're slicing the ball in half. You don't want to push the ball. Okay? Feet. Bring it up, higher. Okay, good. Pause. The next thing is ready to cue.
Yeah, try to push down the mouse. Just push the mouse, see if it starts.
I pushed it down, it didn't work, so I hit the button. Yeah, I don't blame it. I was joking. Okay. So now we're doing a loop and hammer. Watch where he's starting out at. This is an extremo. Okay, cuando ellos tienen control de extremo posición, eso es más fácil. Okay? It's called loop and hammer. Bam, bam.
Now, this is a very difficult drill. It's doing wonderful.
Good answer.
That's after about 20 minutes of working with you.
Nice job.
So now the wrist is
So
starting.
now we're going to go back into a regular swing position, but we will use a modified loop hammer, which is what you'll use
So
in the
that's
game.
extreme. It's called ready to hammer. Start out here.
Feet needs butt. Feet needs
Now.
butts.
Here.
And now your hand is ready. And now we're going to make sure that we step up a little bit of that. We don't want the bat down in here. That's going to promote the bat going this way. So you can start up in here, maybe on 1, or 2, and on 3, and you get in here a little bit, okay? But we'll find the right angle for you, okay? We'll get you comfortable. It's going to take you a little while to really this becomes natural, okay? But we're going to tip this bat towards the pitcher. We're going to cock that wrist, okay? And then you're going to
Cubano
swing
estilo.
from there.
Estilo cubano. Right?
Hang tight.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yo quiero lo americano estilo. Con eso. This boy's coming here for 2 years. I have a 2-year contract with this family. 2.5 years. He's coming starting this summer. He'll be here in the spring. And he's coming in the summer for the whole summer. Then he's going to do his entire junior year here. He's going to do his entire senior year here. Él es equipo de dos. Yeah. Wow. See the bat angle? Okay. This is where you want to get to, right here. Okay. See that bat angle? That bat angle's tipped into the pitcher.
Good. So now we're going to put a little motion in the ocean. Watch what I do with my hands. You can put a ball up if you want. Okay. I'm not going to try to hit the ball hard. What I want you to look at is not so much my swing, but I want you to look at what I'm going to do with my hands as I prepare to get into a comfortable, powerful loop and hammer position. Okay? So first I'm going to start my little wrist action down here. Get it warmed up. This is called a waggle. You know, I can do a one-hand waggle, or I can do a two-hand waggle. Okay? I'm going to commit to my relaxing position, get ready for the pitcher. As the pitcher gets ready, he brings his hands together, because he's set now. I'm going to bring my hands out and get ready. Okay? Now, as I come up into that position, I'm going to start twitching a little bit. I'm going to start moving a little bit, and each player is a little different how he wants to do this. You're going to find something that fits your personality and your tempo and feel. But what we don't want to do is we don't want to sit still. That locks us up. If you watch a professional boxer, he might not be throwing a punch, but he's getting ready to move. He's getting ready to go. Okay, so you're going to get ready to go. So we're going to put a little motion in your ocean with your hands.
Like my videos.
Okay? You're going to find that right spot, and then you're going to load and come through. Okay? So that we just put a little motion on the ocean, free,
And then those wrists
going backwards, forwards, putting the pieces together. Same way you coach a certain kid.
He'll get fooled.
Maybe
He'll
not.
get fooled and go, oh shit. Okay, I'm just gonna go whack.
It's very
Right out of the
difficult to teach
ballpark.
something you don't know.
Right? He got fooled. What did he do? He went, bang.
So we're very thankful for all the volunteer coaches and African coaches that come out.
Got
Spend their
strong
time.
arms. That's exactly how to use those wrists.
Did
You
you
can
look?
go out of the ballpark.
You whack
Right
on
in
the bottom,
swing
you're
with
good.
your wrists.
You go whack a little bit, just a little bit more, you can figure out where you want to be, and then you just let it go.
So you tend to get in
So you now can find your correct personality. You don't get so fun on the list there. Overdo it, underdo it, do what you want to do.
All right, we're gonna go head outside, okay? Gotta be an expert. You got till Monday morning.
What's up? Sit down, Bubba. Rồi, mấy. Swing.
Swing ball. No. Wait. No. No, punch the ball. Here. No. This. Here. From. 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 More from. More from. Swing ball here. No, here. Ball here. Adelante. No rompa, rompe ahí adelante. Después que tú le das la bola, acuérdate que tú le das la bola aquí. Le das la bola aquí y después tú igual.
Explorando, yo estoy explorando con el niño.
Here?
Ahora mismo.
Here? No.
All right, guys, let me
Swing,
explain to you how this is
swing,
going to work.
swing.
Right?
No, here. Swing and from.
Tomorrow morning, Monday before I
No,
go,
here.
I need a
Here,
pass on this. I need a pass. I need a pass. You got to pass the test. You got to pass the test. You got to pass the test. So you got 5 or 6 things that you have to learn. There's going to be a test on Monday morning or tomorrow night, okay? Before I go. You better be good at it. But you ain't going in the cage. You're not going in the cage till you learn this. When you go back in the cage, you have to have this. Figure it out.
Yeah, yeah, nice. I don't know what you're gonna keep in there. Baseball bats?
Yeah, the balls and bats. All right, let's see the first drill. You're better off working with a smaller bat. It's kind of hard with the big bat. But let me see what you do with the first drill. Now that elbow can't move. Your arm's got to stay straight. No, your arm doesn't come out. Your arm does not come out. Arm stays down. Your arm doesn't move. You're moving the arm. You're bringing your arm out. I don't want that arm to move. It's got to be wrist. Okay? It's all in here. The arm doesn't come out. Keep that arm straight. That arm's got to be down in here in the middle. And the arm does not move. Don't bring the arm out. Nope, let me see. No. Keep.
Watch his knees too, he should bend a little.
Try with this hand first.
Far too long. You swing his.
Now keep the bat straight. No quiero el bat aquí. El bat aquí. Aquí. No aquí. Práctica.
Swing his.
This arm has to be down here.
On plate. Swing his.
Don't move the arm. Don't swing the arm.
Lay.
Just swing it.
You.
Don't swing the arm.
Imagination. Lay.
Bring it all the way up.
Lay. Move. You.
All the way up.
You see? Normal. From
Don't swing the arm.
swing.
Don't swing the arm.
Here.
Just with the finger.
Lay. Normal.
Almost. Just keep. Stop it when it comes
From.
up.
Here. 3 punch ball.
Try the other hand.
Lay.
Getting close.
Normal.
And your knees.
Here.
We practice in 10 minutes. You got it. 10 minutes. Let's go. You're close. You're close. Close. Let's go.
Easy. Hand. Back ball.
And your knees.
Back to the ball. Back to the ball. And
See?
you understand? Imagination. You swing is lay. Lay.
Getting the hang of it almost, no?
Understand?
Start to get it.
Right.
Try to relax your shoulders a little bit.
Imagination is
Do the thing. Relax your
from.
chest. Relax. Relax.
You swing is here. Imagination normal. You swing is boom and length. And on spread. No beer.
We try to keep the barrel and
Okay, getting close. 10 minutes, you'll be there. 15 minutes, okay?
it.
Stay with it. Stay with it. Stay with it. Let's go.
And play is very.
This arm has to be straight.
Very set.
And your knees over.
We know. Next to the lake.
Tricky, huh? You get it. Just keep going.
Lake, the ball here.
Xavier, can you give me my telephone on the table inside? My telephone inside, guys. No, it's in the office.
It's underneath the notebook.
Getting close. Yeah, you're getting close. Try to keep that thing flat now. Just try to keep this weight so it's straight. You're getting real close. Your hand's doing good. You want to keep the bat straight. Don't let the bat come out. Don't let the bat jump out. You got to keep the bat straight. Put that on. This is the one you want to practice the most. Bring this in a little bit. You're getting close, you're getting close, you're almost there. You're going to be there. Your wrists are working good. Doing a good job. Noah, let's see you do this drill here. Show this back here. First drill. Not too bad. Swing your arm just a little bit less. You're doing good. You're losing at the very end. Come on, just bring that weight through. Not too bad. You're going to be there. So you're going to learn this quick. Huh? Try the other hand. Down. Poco, poco. Paso, paso, right? That's pretty good. Not too bad, huh? All right, so you'll be fine by tomorrow. You'll be an expert. Just keep practicing it. You're real close. Good job. That arm stays straight. This arm's going to stay straight. I'm just doing it with your fingers. The arm stays straight. Arm stays straight. Start the bat straight. Now it goes down straight. Now you keep it straight. Fingers have to flip. Fingers have to flip. You gotta flip those fingers. Watch my fingers flip. Watch. When it gets here, I'm flipping through. My hand flips. See my hand flipping? Okay.
Good.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have you videotape me working when I'm in the play.
Ashley.
Sure.
Ashley. Ashley. I'm in the small. Ashley.
Go get it.
Videotape me. Don't let the backhand come out. You gotta keep the backhand here. It's gotta stay in here. Don't let the back jump out. Go back the other way. Keep it straight. Don't let the bat head come out. See what happens is this when you swing. I don't want the bat head to go out. I want the bat head to come through. Bat head is to stay flat. It stays flat. So you gotta keep it flat through here with your wrists. Now let it swing out. See it swing? See how it's coming out over here a little bit? You want to keep it in here. Your fingers have to be fast. Use all three, use all your fingers. Use all your fingers. Use all your fingers. Use them all. Send it down quick. When it comes up, send it down. Let it drop. Right back up. Send it down quick. Going home to Bahamas on Monday. Somebody's going to fail this test and somebody's going home on a plane. Somebody's going to fail. Who's it going to be? Who's going to not get this done? There's no pressure. We're not going to put pressure on you. You have 48 hours to get it done. You have to be an expert in 48 hours. No pressure. We never put pressure on you. There's no pressure in life. When you're an adult and you're in business, there's not going to be no pressure. When you're in Major League Baseball, there's no pressure. Well, maybe there's a little bit in life. Maybe there's a little bit in Major League Baseball. You got 48 hours to become an expert. Let's go. Get it done. Kenzie!
How they looking, Coach?
Well, they're actually doing pretty good. We got a couple guys that are still struggling a little bit, but a lot of progress, a lot of progress, a lot of progress. So guys, elbow at shoulder height. Keep it flat. Bring it straight back. If you want to bring it through, bring it through. Keep it flat. Bam! Come right through all the way. If you want to let it come through, then let it come through. Okay? New trick to send home. Okay, shoulder height. Do your lead hand first. Do your lead hand first. Get that lead hand going. This is your lead. Get it up top. Turn your head. Turn. Right. So you're gonna cut through the ball here and keep it flat. You don't want the bat to jump up. You don't want the bat to come up. Because here's what happens with a lot of hitters. They'll hit the ball, and then the bat will start to do this. We don't want that. When we come through, okay, bam, okay? We want that snapping right through.
The video you showed us yesterday.
Say again?
The video which you showed us yesterday, you take that by elevate?
One more time?
The video with the guy batting yesterday, that was by down by elevate?
Yeah. Yeah, in that same complex.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Delray, Miller Field. Okay? Keep it flat.
I made this look too easy, man.
This one's actually a little bit more difficult.
That's the harder one.
It's a harder one
Yeah.
because of the weight. It's the distribution of the weight. It's a little harder. It's not. This is. It's shorter, but it's a little tricky. You actually have to really send the weight out.
That was hard.
More weight. Keep it flat. Now flat. Look at me. It's like a helicopter. You don't want the bat to no quiere eso.
Tyreek, move. Move. Yeah.
El mismo nivel. El mismo nivel. That's it. Mejor. Higher. All right, now if you go ahead, if you want to, you go ahead and put two hands through. Send it through with both hands. Send it through with both hands. Take a look. Keep it out up here. Right now, it's stay up there. Go slow. I want you to go real slow. Real slow. Okay, go slow and stop in here. Okay, so I don't want this arm straight, and I don't want that arm so far away from the body. I want that arm there. I want this arm here.
I will use it.
Keep your arm
No, but you just done
here.
that in here.
Then it's going to extend.
No, but
Now it pops out.
told me over there, remember when you talked about
Don't let it come out early.
over there, say once you do the thing,
Not again.
yeah, this.
Turn that back foot. That back foot's got to go first.
You don't care how I hit the ball. You don't care where I hit the
From
ball.
here.
I hit the ball. You say once you do the
This stays bent. This stays bent.
You don't want me. Yeah.
Now let it come out. Now let it go. Now let it come. Feel it? No. See, what your bat did is you did this. No, I want the bat to stay here. On that foot. You're late.
Yeah, boy.
All right, let me show you one more thing here, guys. The barrel and your shoulder are best friends. They want to stay together. When you separate them, you lose power. Okay? So what happens with most hitters is they start to swing with their arms. And now the barrel goes away from the body. Well, now we've disconnected from the power plant. So we've got the bat in here on a little bit of a loop and hammer. What happens is the lower body turns first. The hammer drops into position and comes back and says hello to the shoulder. Now we're in bat lag position. Now we come out and find the ball. So you want to turn the bat with your shoulders. Your hands will come around your body. The hands come around the body. The hands don't go out and around. So you can put the bat right on your shoulder, right in that slot. And the body will bring, look what the body does. The body brings the bat to the correct position. Once you send that bat out, you start to run into trouble. Now you're taking a long, slow path. And when you get to the ball, your arms are going to be extended. You don't want your arms extended at the ball. You want this elbow tucked. This elbow tucks. This elbow throws a punch. This elbow throws a punch out here. This punch gets thrown here. This punch gets thrown here. We don't want the arms to extend in here. The arms extend out here. Okay? So we're going to do a little drill with some baseballs to show you what happens with the extension portion. And we're going to line up over here. Let's move over this way. Bring me a bucket of balls. Leave your bats here for a second. Pitchers to relax.
Really?
Chill out. Kick back. Before you go in the Bahamas. All right, boys, come on over this way for a second. Oh, sorry, you want to be here. Sorry.
Okay, very good. You make it extra wide so soon's coming.
All right, so we're talking about a couple different key positions. So remember how the bat head points toward the pitcher? Okay, there's Robinson Cano. Would you say his bat head is pointed to the pitcher? You see how the bat is at? That bat actually disappears behind his head on an angle. That bat's on a 45-degree angle with the tip of the bat tipped. Notice that his top hand is pointing towards the pitcher. You see how his bottom hand is pushed back to the catcher? So bottom hand pushes back to the catcher, his weight's on his back side, his chin's on his shoulder, really good posture, in a loop and hammer position. You see that? Okay? That's your starting spot. Does anybody know who that is? That's Ty Cobb. That's the greatest hitter that's ever lived. Look what he's doing with his hands. Pete Rose broke his record for hits. Look what he's doing 120 years ago. The hands are in the exact same spot. The wrist is cocked the same way. The body posture is the same. The weight's on the back leg. The bat is traversing through the head on a 45-degree angle. We've been doing this in baseball for 140 years. This is nothing new. This is how we hammer the ball. Okay? Okay. There's Greg Granderson. See the same thing? See that bottom hand's pushed back? That wide stance, weight on the back foot, chin on the shoulder. See it? This is typical. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the position of the arms at contact. Notice that his elbows are bent. Rodriguez is coming out on this one. See how this elbow's still bent, even though he's reaching out for that ball? His elbow's still bent. This player's elbows are bent. That ball's deep in the zone, and look how bent his elbows are. Take a look at these pictures here. Look at the bottom elbow. That bottom elbow rides on the rib cage. That arm never comes out. When you disconnect from this elbow, that elbow disconnects, you've lost a lot of power. A lot of power. I'm going to show you in a second. You see how his elbows are bent in here? Look at Cabrera's elbow. Cabrera's coming through here. Okay, so this is the pre-extension position. Mike Schmidt, Hall of Fame, third baseman. Nobody has more home runs than this third baseman right here. 12 Golden Gloves, 500 something home runs. Look where his elbows are. Look at the elbow angle. Because from here, he's going to pop into extension. Look at the extension. The hands are out here for extension. What's happened to a lot of guys is you guys will cut your swing off. Because you're going in a circle, you're cutting the swing off. You've got to drive your hands out this way. This is where you want your energy. I suspect when Babe Ruth was credited with pointing to center field, hitting the home run in the 1922-24 World Series, I suspect he was doing what Ichiro and Mark Trumbo does. Energy this way. Energy that way. All of my energy goes this way. You don't want your energy to go around the corner. Okay? So, do you see the extension? This is when the elbows pop. Do you see the wrist turning? Look at the wrist snapping. Look at that picture of the wrist snapping after extension. Do you see it? You see that right hand coming over the top? This is what I'm teaching you guys to do. That's how a Major League Baseball hits a ball. He slices it in half. He doesn't push it or drive it. He slices it. Look at that wrist action. See the muñecas aquí? See the fingers? Okay? This happens very fast. A lot of people don't see this. Here's your extension. This is where we extend. The hands go out. Look at Griffey going out. That's extension. That's power. You have to control the path of your hands. You have to control the path of the barrel in the direction that you're going. If you're going to right center field, then your hands go this way. If you're going down the line, then your hands come in this way. Depends where the pitch location's at. All right? Look at the wrist coming through. Look at those forearms stretching those muscles. Look at the wrist coming through. You see it? This happens really quick. Okay? So, we're talking about extension, and we're talking about elbows at contact. So right now we're going to do a drill for extension. I'm going to show you how to practice getting extension. We're going to do 2 balls in the cage. Okay, so we're going to go to the cage. Here we go. Two balls apiece, please. So we're going to do one at a time right now. And what we're going to do is we're going to make believe we've got a bat in our hands. And we're going to throw our hands to center field, to right center field. Okay, go ahead and get your balls there. Okay? This is just an extension drill. Can you guys swing this net over to the side, please, for me? Thank you. Go ahead. Found a hole, huh? Okay. One more time, find another ball. Here we go. See? You see where your balls went? I want the balls here. I want the balls up here.
If your body coming this way, your hand coming this way. Your body, your audience.
Better? Better. Do that again, one more time. And freeze on the finish. We're going to take a look at your hip angles. Okay. Okay, hold on. Look where his foot is pointing. He's trying to put power there, but his power is over here. One power is working against the other. You have to have every body part working together. Okay? So if we're throwing the ball this way, watch what happens. If we're taking middle away, that way, My foot can't turn past that point. This is the tail. You are the dog. You wag the tail. The tail doesn't wag you. We don't do the same thing with our feet all the time. If I'm hitting an inside pitch, then my shoelaces are going to go where the ball's going, and my hips and my shoulders are going to be stacked in that direction. That's where my hands are going. If I'm going this way, my hips square to the target so that I can throw a punch in that direction. If my hips roll through the target line, I'm throwing a punch with just my arms, not with my body. So you have to slow down your hip turn. You got to slow down your foot turn. If you take a close look at a lot of videotape, you'll notice that a lot of hitters, when they go in this direction, will drop this foot back to brace. If they turn like you turn, you're a 6-4-3 double play. You are a 6-4-3 double play. I got the tie and run at second base. I got one out. You're on the on-deck circle. Noah's up. I'm not pitching to Noah. Noah's going to hit a line drive and drive this guy in. So I'm going to walk out to my pitcher and say, look, you work around Noah. I want Noah at first base. I want the force at second. We're going to take this guy in the on-deck circle. He likes to rotate his backside. So what we're going to do, you're my shortstop. You're my catcher. I want you to call the first two pitches inside. Under the hands inside. We're going to get this sumbitch turning. I want him to turn. He wants to turn. He's dying to turn. Let's get him to turn. Let him hit the ball 450 feet foul, and he's going to step back and go, oh man, I got this guy. Oh, I got this guy. I'm going to get him now. I'm going to turn harder on the next one. That's exactly what we want you to do. I want you to turn that back foot. Now my catcher's going to pull everything away, slider, two-seamer, four-seamer, down and low and away, run it off the plate, and you're going to be turning, and you're going to catch the end of the barrel, and we're going to hit a ground ball to shortstop, 6-4-3, we get out of here. This is what the pitching coach is telling the catcher, and the catcher's going, got it, shortstop, got it, 6-4-3, here we go. Ready, third pitch, bang, we're ready to go for this guy. They're just laying a trap for you because the hitting coach or pitching coach in the other team's dugout sees you doing this in the on-deck circle. When I see you doing that in the on-deck circle, you are dead meat, my friend. I'm coming after you. You understand? If I see you dropping your foot, if I see you turning in here, I go, uh-oh, we're in trouble. This guy knows what he's doing. He's getting ready for situation. So you have to control your foot. Take that again and show me how to control your feet. Make sense? Think I've done this before? See how you're still pointing in this direction? You're pointing in that direction. You should be stopping right here. That foot has to line up with these hips. Your shoulders stack, and if you throw the ball in this direction, now you have power. If you overturn, if you over-rotate, you're losing power. You're a big, strong guy. You're a home run hitter. But I will turn you into a ground ball hitter if you keep doing that. And I'm on the other team. You don't want me to do that. You're a home run guy. Look at the power you got. Look at that body. Man, if I had a body like that, I'd be playing Major League Baseball. Man, what am I going to do with you? Huh? Come on, show me something. Control that foot. Too far, too far, too far. Practice. Next guy up. Come on, go back there. Go outside and practice that foot before you come back in. Hey, I'm leaving tomorrow. Your foot's going to get fixed today. A little too far, a little too much turn. Yeah, one more time. We gotta get a little chain on this one, huh? Better, much better, much better, much better. Okay, next. Yeah. Guys, move over on the mat here. We get a little angle on the camera. A little bit too much turn. You're going this way. Don't turn so much. Control that back foot. That's it, Noah, right there. This is an outside pitch. This is middle away. Better. Next. Good. One more time. So Noah, see how we started with an extension drill, but because we had another fault here, we're back to the feet again, right? Good, very good. Go down there and practice. Go find your 2 balls, go practice. That's a pass. Noah, you're good. Go practice. Much better, much better. That's the adjustment we're looking for. Let's go. That's a pass. Go down there and work on that back foot now. Get the back foot under control. Want the ball going over the second baseman's head. Hit the ball into right center field with extension. Much better, much better. Good job, good job, good job. Go practice that. Don't change anything. Get your hands up higher. Want your hands a little higher. Let your hands come back a little bit. Put a little load on your hands and then bring them through. Good. You got to open up that front foot a little bit. Don't let the front foot lock, because then your hips get blocked out. Okay, make sure the front foot. Let this front foot. This front foot has to rotate. You can't hit into that. You're gonna get locked. You're locking up. You're blocking yourself. That front foot's got to roll. No, that front foot's got to move. That front foot's got to roll a little bit. Let's take a look. He needs help with the front foot. Help him.
Remember.
Attaboy, one more time. Much better, much better. So we're working with no bats here and no live balls, right? We're practicing our foot movement and our hand movements into extension. Much better. Does it feel better? Does it feel cleaner? That looks good. Now we got power. Attaboy. Attaboy. Nice job. Attaboy, Noah. Noah, I'm going to have you. I need to get your weight off your back foot a little bit. You're staying too much on your back foot.
So come back here.
Yeah, I want this foot to come up. So what you should do, actually what we'll do is we'll go into a, yeah, I got an idea, okay. If 2 more minutes of practice, 2 more minutes of practice. Let's make sure we got a pass on this part. And guys, hold the extension. Hold the extension. Too much turn on the back foot. That's it, hold the extension. Hold the extension, hold it out there. Watch your back foot. Sorry?
Cuba's been trying to work on that.
Heavy?
Ready to go hit now.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Ainda tem um show que isso?
Hey?
Is this the first time you guys have done this drill? First time?
I've
Drill for you?
I've done it like with like a bat, but like letting it go, and just like keeping like loose hands, or like trying to push the bat.
All right, well that's an idea. No one maybe we can rest to that.
I want to hit it.
All right, everybody grab a bat.
Boys are doing real good. Maybe nobody goes home tomorrow.
Yeah, I was going to send somebody home, but maybe everybody gets to stay. Okay, so now we're going to do a gradient on that same drill. So now we're going to take the bat, and what we're going to do is we're going to finish into extension. So make sure you keep the bat near the shoulder, come through with square elbows, and you finish extended. So we're just going to pop the finish. I want you to pop the finish and look at the grip on the hand when I get there. It goes from there to here, because that's what drops the hammer, see? I'm not doing anything here. Look what I'm doing. That's how you swing a hammer. Bam. Bam. We're dropping the hammer. Bam. You got to let it go to let that bat hit. If you hold on to the bat, you're not going to be able to get the full velocity of the bat. So we're going to practice releasing the fingers and getting into an extension position. So we're here and we get to there. So go to here and then snap it out. Okay? Go ahead and practice it. Stop on the extension.
Technique, back.
Don't worry about the low pitches right now.
This you need feel it.
Stay on the high pitches.
The ball.
These drills stay on the high pitch.
go.
Get an idea where the bat's supposed to. Now extend it. No, extend. No, just extend out.
Yeah.
Extend it.
Come on.
Right there. That's the final finish position. So go from contact to extension. So from here, don't let the bat fly around. Straight out. Right center field. Don't let it go to left field yet. Go to right center field.
Now you need well straight. No more.
Extend. Let that bat go.
Understand? See. No again. It's it. Now you need you reach, get it straight. No. You push, no. You need
Extend. Point that bat to
And
the
reach.
flagpole. There's a flagpole out there. There's a light up there. Point that bat into the light. Point that bat to the light, to the top of the stadium. Point the bat up. Point that bat to, no, up there. Out. Right center field. Point the bat. Point the bat head. Let the bat head come through. Hold on, coming through. Look at your back foot turning. Okay, it's turning too much. Go ahead, no. Go ahead, slow. Go slow. I'm standing here. Go ahead, swing. Swing. Go ahead, slow. Look where your arms are going. Look where this bat is. It's not the shoulder no more. That bat's got to be here. Turn the bat with your shoulders. Bring the bat here with your shoulders. There's no work. You're swinging the bat. I don't want you to swing the bat. I want you to swing your torso. Leave the bat in here. You're swinging the bat. Don't swing the bat. We don't swing the bat. We strike the bat. That's why it's called strike one, strike two, strike three. It's not called swing one, swing two, swing three. It's called strike one, strike two, strike three. Because we strike. Bam. Bam. We don't swing. There's no swing. We do not want you to swing. Get the word swing out of your brain. Get this word swing out of your body. Do not swing the bat. Do not swing the bat. Turn your shoulders. Now your bat's in the perfect position. That ball is going to go 450 feet with your body. It's going 250, 280, 290. Because you're swinging. Leave the bat on the shoulder. Turn. Now, we extend. Home run. Finish. Finish. Leave the bat on the shoulder. You see? So you do your loop and hammer. Okay. Now this bat drops down into here. Get it here. Now. Now finish it. Now finish it. Okay, ready? keep your ears a little closer in here, right? And turn the body. Let the bat head drop into here. This elbow can't run in here. You lose all your power if that elbow comes in here. Okay? You lose all your power. Your elbow has to stay here. That elbow has to lock on the rib cage there. Loosen your grip, a little bit less tension. Now we're going to strike the ball. Find the ball. Find the ball with your hands. See what you're doing with your wrist? You can find the ball any place without moving your arms. We don't chase the ball. We control the hammer. See the difference? We don't chase the ball. We drop the hammer on the ball. Good. All right, everybody come here for a second. Okay, so you're a pretty strong guy, so you're gonna come and be my guy. Okay? Okay. Go ahead into your swing where your arms come out a little bit. Boys, come on over this way. Okay, so that's a good position. Your foot turned too fast. You're a little bit too cocked in here, see it? All right? What I want you to do is go back to your old swing. I want to show you something. Go back to your old swing where your arms come out. Okay? Remember the old swing where your arms come out? Go into that position. Right? Go to that position, turn your foot, or you just do your regular whatever. Right? Okay, so watch what happens here. This guy's throwing a rock 90 miles an hour. There's thousands of pounds of pressure going to come into your bat. Okay? Now, ready? I'm going to take the bat out of your hand. Leave your hands here. Take the bat out of your hand. Okay? Now you got to push this way, because you're going to try to hit the ball that way. I'm throwing a 90-mile-an-hour rock that's got 4,000, 5,000 pounds of pressure right here. You ready? You're bigger, you're stronger, you're tougher than me. Ready? Go ahead. Come on. Come on, come on, push, you're strong. Come on, I didn't even sleep last night. Come on. You understand? You see what happens? Yeah. You got no power. When you put your hands in that position, you have no power. He's much stronger than me. He's much stronger than me. Like, the difference is astronomical. But he can't push me because he's got no power, because he's in a negative power position. You've got to put your body into a power position at contact. I'm now going to put him in a power position, and you're going to see how strong he is and how weak I am. Okay? Because now he's stronger than the pitcher. All right? Go ahead and grab the bat. Rotate your hips first. Don't hit me. Come into the same position. Going to keep the bat near the shoulder. Go ahead and turn a little bit. Okay? Elbow on the rib cage. Bent. This elbow bent. And your knee should be aligned with your elbow, so you're just a little too far. A power position is going to be right there, same line. See the line? Yeah. Okay? When he goes this way, he's got cross power. But when they're both in the same direction and they're aligned, he's got power going in the same direction. So it's very important that this leg line up with the angle of this elbow. Okay? Shoelaces and knee, same angle as this. Okay? Now I'm going to take the bat out of your hand, and I'm going to push against this hand. One hand, my hand against your hand. Ready? You see what happened? I didn't have a chance. I didn't have a chance. He was in a powerful position. Why would you put yourself in an unpowerful position when you want to hit the ball? You want to go to the major leagues? You sure? You think you get there, put yourself in an unpowerful position? I think you have a chance if you keep yourself in a powerful position, because you're a powerful guy. So it's very important that you're disciplined with your body movements. We're not swinging at the ball. We're controlling how our body turns. We're controlling what our hands and body is doing. You shouldn't be swinging at 100%. When you start swinging at 90, 100%, you're in trouble. Right now, sabermetrics and metrics and bat speed and velocity and ball exit velocity is taking over the lingo of baseball. And everybody's looking for more bat speed. Bat speed can hurt you. You're swinging the bat at 85, 90 miles an hour at top speed. How fast is a major leaguer swinging the bat in a game?
Exit velocity?
No, bat speed.
At least 100. I would
At least 100, right? What do you think? What do you think is the average major league bat speed? Average major league bat speed.
95.
Sorry?
95.
How much?
95.
95? What do you think? Everybody take a guess.
95.
I need a guess.
98.
98. Come on, give me a number. I want a number. Tell me what you think the
100.
average major league bat speed is.
100.
Huh? It's below 70. 64 to 68. It's a fact. I'll show it to you. We'll pull it up on the internet, pull it up on my phone. I'll pull it up in 30 seconds for you. I've got it on my phone in 3 different places. The average major leaguer's bat speed is 64 to 68. The longer the bat head stays in the zone, for the longer period of time, the higher the chance of contact. The pitcher is supplying the power. You're putting yourself in a powerful position. If you keep the bat head in the plane of the ball for a longer period of time, you're going to make more contact. If you stay in a powerful position, you will have power when you get to that spot. If the pitcher's throwing 85 or above, you've got all the power that you need. By swinging the bat extra fast, you're taking the bat out of the zone. You're reducing the mathematical probability of a collision. You are reducing the mathematical probability of a collision by bringing the bat through the zone. Now, if we had 10 major league hitting coaches here, and we said, okay, boys, nobody leaves the room until we have a consensus of opinion on how much effort the batter should be supplying. So very often in baseball, you're going to hear, give me 100%, give me 100%, give me 100%. Listen, if you're a linebacker for the Patriots, I need you to give me 100% next weekend. But if you're a baseball hitter, I don't want you to give me 100%. You got to give me 70, 72, 74%. Not 100. We don't swing the bat at 100% effort. We don't swing the bat at 100% speed. This is not a weightlifting contest. This is not a contest of manhood. This is not a contest of masculinity. This is not a weightlifting contest. This is a contest to hit the ball where somebody's not standing. If you hit the ball 408 feet and the fence is 410, and Griffey's playing center field, Griffey goes back, catches it, and says, thank you very much. But if we hit a line drive in the gap at a lower speed, you're making $6 million a year. So you got to figure out, what do you want to do? You want to hit the ball 410 feet and be a show-off? Or do you want to hit a 320 in the gap and get a single and a double and make $6 million a year? The faster you bring that bat through the zone, the lower the mathematical probability of contact is. If we had those hitting instructors in the room and said, nobody can leave the room until we come up with a consensus of opinion on how much effort, what percentage of effort the hitter should be supplying on a normal swing, the guy from the Los Angeles Dodgers is going to say, guys, we got 36 guys in our office from Stanford and MIT. And we got computers all over the place. And we've been measuring this for years. So I'm going to tell you what the number is. It's 72%. I want him swinging at 72%. And the Yankees are going to go, listen, we love those guys out at Stanford too, but we got the guys coming in from Harvard. And the guys at Harvard have been working on this for a long time. You guys got the idea to do this 6 years ago. We've been doing this for 15. The number is 73. It's not 72. It's 73. Now I want to know, how can you tell the difference between 72% and 73%? You can't. There's no way that you can say that was a 72% effort and this was a 73. But you can tell the difference between 72 and 92%, or 72 and 52%. You need to find that 70, 72, 74% effort on most of your swings. Every once in a while you're going to see a shot that just looks beautiful. Everything comes together, the timing's good, he puts the ball right where you want it, and you can crank it up to 80, 85%. There's your pitch. But on most of your pitches, you've got to be in the 72% range. If you get fooled, it's off speed, your timing's off, and you swing at 80%, you're a dead duck. You now have to drop down to 55%. That's why the average is at 64. They're trying to go at 74%. Their adrenaline and testosterone pushes them up to 80. They get fooled, so they slow down, so the bat speed drops. That's why the numbers are in the 60s, not in the 90s. You understand? You have to slow the bat speed down. Outside pitch, curveball, 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 slow down, slow down, slow down. Wrist. So now your wrists come through at 55, 60%, and you get your base hit, your line drive, whatever it might be. You're swinging at full speed, you're a dead duck. So you got to get it out of your head that a full speed swing is your swing. That's not the right swing. If we went to the stadium and I brought you down on the field and you watched the boys taking batting practice and we finished and we went inside for a Coke, I'd say, what do you think? You say, I don't understand something. What is that, Noah? Those guys were hitting home runs in the upper deck, fences, line drives, and they weren't even swinging. They were swinging easy and graceful. I said, Noah, you just observed one of the most important things that you're ever going to learn as a hitter. Major league hitters don't go up there swinging for the fences, especially in BP. They try to develop their BP tempo and swing. They try to bring it into the game. What messes them up in the game is their masculinity, their testosterone, their adrenaline. Their type A personalities. They get in there and go, "Arr, arr, I gotta get this guy, arr, oh, papa, oh, son of a bitch." Messes them up. Guys like Manny Ramirez, they don't feel the pressure. So in a big time situation, Manny Ramirez comes in and says, oh, we got a little BP here, baby. Oh, baby, I've been waiting for this. This is just perfect, baby. Come on, 70%, rock it out. Come on, baby. Boom. Manny, don't you feel the pressure? There's no pressure. Pressure's playing in San Pedro when there's no money. That's pressure. This is not pressure. And he brings his BP swing into the game maybe better than anybody. Maybe better than anybody. Okay? So throttle down your intensity. Throttle down that desire to be a big, strong guy and swing harder and faster than everybody else. It's working against you. Slow down. Get yourself in the power position. Now get yourself to extension. Now finish and look pretty. And don't overturn. Okay, we're going to work on footwork in just a second. All right, so now everybody go practice that tempo. I want to see contact, extension, finish at about 70%. Let me see some 70% swings. I want smooth swings. Smooth, 70% effort.
In-game swing 65 to 85.
I'm confused. I think it's the ball.
And ball, yeah, and the best.
I ball three.
So baseball,
And around 70 miles an
toda la persona tiene 60 Much better, much better. Oh, much better. Let's clean it up nice. Okay, don't let that bat come out. Keep that bat on the shoulder. Okay, you're real good. You're doing real good. I want you to keep. Go ahead, get ready. I want you to keep it there longer. Don't let your hands drift. Don't drift. Keep them in here. Okay, Senso? Right? Okay. No, your hands came out. Better. Much better. Watch that pipe. Much better. Good, huh? Much better. Good. Good. Now I want you to do it lefty. Get it in your brain. Train the other side of your brain. Paul. Keep your hands on the shoulder. So now we're going to train the other side of his brain to make this side strong. We're going to turn him into a lefty for a little while. He's going to teach himself how to do it lefty. He's going to start, his brain has to fire differently. Everything has to think differently. You really got to burn it in. So do everything left-handed now. Good, don't let the hands come out. Keep it on the shoulder. Maybe we turn these guys into lefties. Hey, it's a pretty lefty swing. This guy could be good lefty. You know lefties make more money, right? Huh? You know that lefties make more money? Did you know that? Did you know that lefties are more valuable? Yes or no? You didn't know that? Ooh. Maybe triple, maybe double. Lefty's the way to go. You got a nice lefty swing. Work on that. Let's take a look. Good, your arms are coming out here. Better. Watch that foot. Come on, your foot's turning too much. Don't block off yourself on the front side. Keep your bat on the shoulder. Keep the bat on the shoulder. Keep the bat on the shoulder. Okay. All right. Come on back this way. We're going to work on feet. We still have problems with the feet. Come on over this way. Okay. Come on over this way, boys. We want to take a look at the feet a little bit. I want to show you what happens with the bottom foot. You need to have better control of your back foot. Once we have control of the back foot, we're going to get control of the front foot. The feet are your foundation. The feet hold the body up. The feet deliver ground force. The power comes through the feet. If the feet are misaligned, going in the wrong direction, and we're not transferring the weight properly, you're going to upset your swing upstairs. We have to make sure the basement is solid. Okay? So I'm going to teach you a few things about the feet. So let's take a look at foot positions. This is the first foot position that you're going to do in for me. I want you to look at his feet right there. So if this is his shoe and it starts out here, he's hitting the ball this way. These are his 2 feet. This foot is ending up on the toe with the heel straight up. Do you see that? Mm-hmm. Do you see the angle of his foot? So this is the first thing I want you to learn how to do. I want you to replicate that angle right there. Now, if we put that pen on that foot angle, what angle is that to the ground? You must understand the angles here. Come on, get over here and take a look at these pictures. Let's go. You need to understand this stuff. I'm getting on an airplane tomorrow, and you guys are going to get this today. I need you to become experts overnight. If you have a question, ask the question. We're gonna get this done.
Is the pin slanted a little bit?
That pen looks like it's slanted, doesn't it?
Yeah, so it's not 90.
You see
It's
how
not-
that's 90?
That's
That's 90, right? His foot is slanted a little bit. His heel is closer to the pitcher. He's at 93, 94 degrees. Okay? Notice that his heel is closer to the pitcher than his toe. Okay? You see it? What's his angle of his foot?
That's more than 90.
It's more than 90, isn't it? Do you see how his heel? Yeah, it's going that way. See it? 500 home runs. How many home runs do you want?
100.
Yeah. Okay? Take a look at that heel. 88 degrees. Look at this heel. Slightly different angle, isn't it? Okay? Look at that heel. Look at that angle.
Is that Puig?
That's Puig. Look at this picture. Look at that angle. Look at Cabrera's angle. That's picture perfect, baby. There's one or two guys doing this here, but most of you are not doing this. You are not giving me their positions. I'm watching the feet. I haven't seen anybody hit these positions. You're hitting different positions. You're hitting wrong positions with your foot. I'm going to change that right now. You ready? I need you to understand what we're doing. Is his foot on the ground or off the ground?
Oh.
Why isn't your foot off the ground? Can that guy hit? Can he rake? Why do you think his foot's off the ground? Power. When your foot stays on the ground and you lean your heel back and your weight goes into it, you're going to lose a little bit of power. Okay? His foot's coming off the ground right there. Okay? Look at the position of his foot. Okay? So, watch this video. This is Mickey Mantle. Does anybody know who Mickey Mantle is?
Yeah.
Watch his back foot. Watch what his back foot does. Watch the back foot. Just watch the back foot.
Comes up.
Just watch the back foot. When you do that, you're going to hit the ball 500 feet. Watch that back foot. So we call that a drop slide. He's dropping, he's sliding and dropping behind. Okay? He hammered that pitch. That's a home run. Now, here's a switch hitter. Watch what he does lefty. Might take a second to download from the internet. Watch the back foot. That's a slide step. He did two different things, but both feet went backwards, didn't they? Did you see him turn? Look at that back foot. Are you doing that with your feet? You want to make 10, 15, 20 million dollars a year? You got to learn how to move your feet different. This is where your power comes from. We're using ground force. If you want to jump up high, you're going to bend and throw yourself up. If you want to throw power into the ball, you've got to bend and release the weight into the ball. You can't be dropping the heel back and falling with your weight back. You see what he's doing with his feet? Watch that foot move. I want you to learn how to do both these moves. That's a drag step. So I'm going to teach you the correct way. Then I'm going to teach you about 5 different correct ways. What you're doing with your feet right now is incorrect. What you're doing right now is amateur turning of the feet. It's not acceptable. Not what we're doing. You guys are here to go to the major leagues. You guys are here to sign. You guys are here to play pro ball. You guys are here to get college scholarships. It's not going to work. As soon as the coach sees what you're doing, your foot, he's going to go, nice kid, good shape, nice ball player. I don't have time to teach him. Should have known this by now. Okay? These are actually natural moves. The problem is you've been taught to do something that's wrong. If you were never taught, if you go down to the schoolyard, you see these 13, 14-year-old Dominicans, their feet are flying all over the place because that's what it takes to hit a ball. Nobody's teaching them the wrong way. My coaching brethren taught you the wrong way. Now we've got to flush it out. We've got to change the body mechanics. We've got to change the myelin. We've got to change the muscle memory. You've got to understand what we need to do. Got it? We're going to make this change? Are you ready? I need your brains engaged. I need you ready to rock. If you have a question, you ask a question. We're going to get this done right now in 15 minutes. Let's go.
Maybe they need to do it every day,
Yeah.
5,000 times.
That's what they need to do.
Well, no, but I'm
Yeah.
saying they need to line up like an exercise.
Okay, drop your bats, put your bats by the tree.
You know, muscle memory.
¿Entiende mis puntos? Yo tengo un poco de experiencia con eso. ¿Ah? Okay. So we're going to line up in this direction on the line. So we're going to line up this way, the straight line this way. We're not going to use the bats. We're just going to move our feet right now. So we're going to get square. Okay? You can step with your stride if you want, and I want you to just take this foot and bring it up on the toe. Actually, here's what we're going to do. First drill, we're going to take this foot off the ground and put the toe in the ground. You're going to lift it and put it down. Turn, lift it and put it down. Turn, lift it and put it down. Okay? Get used to releasing your weight. Nope. You're on the ball of your foot. I want it on the tip of the toe. 92 degrees, remember? Yeah. Now, the only thing I want you to do is I want you to bring it back in here, though. This leg's got to lock down. Now, up and toe. Now, lock it down. Now, open the toe.
Oh, the toes are weak.
Get that weight into the front side. Stand up straight. Stand up. Okay? That's right, baby. That's benefit. My body now for now. Nice. That's gonna work out good. Keep practicing that. Much better. Don't let your arms get out there. I want you to practice your hands up in here. Give me that high strike right now. High strike. Yeah, high strike. Good. A little bit higher hands. Bring your hands through in here. Okay, so we're going to lift and touch, okay? Here we go. Back to lefty, huh? Try righty. Good job. We're going to do both. Get it righty first, then you bring it to the left side. Okay, don't crunch. I don't want you to do that. I want you to stand tall. Hey, I want you to stay up in here. Don't fall down on me. Yep, good. Keep doing that. You're going to be a big time hitter, so I don't want you to get too cocky. In some cases, we might get cocky, but you're cocking too much. I want you to stand tall. Stand tall. You're a big, tall guy. I need you to look 3 inches taller than you are. You'll look like a monster. Stand tall. Bend your knees now. Stand tall. Keep the shoulders level and the head level when you're coming through. Go ahead. All right? That toe over here a little. Okay. Get that toe in. Go ahead. Let's take a look. Good. You feel that? Make sure his front side locks down.
That was so funny.
Okay. Don't let that arm extend. Get it. Okay.
What's the other one? The slides?
Huh?
The slide?
We're going to do slide step 2, yeah. All right, so now we're going to do something a little different. Now we're going to release all of our weight. We're going to take this back leg, we're going to swing, and you're going to bring the knee up. And you're going to hold your balance on the front side. Bring the knee up. I want to teach you how to, the front leg is going to accept all of the weight. The front leg has to accept all of the weight on the weight transfer. So you got to teach your front side that it can do everything by itself. So take all the weight and bring your knee up and hold your balance. Bring the knee up. That's it. Bring the knee up. Hey, bring the knee up. Swing. Finish the swing and bring the knee up. Finish the swing. That's it. Bring the knee up. Finish the swing. Let your hands turn. That's it. Now hold that balance for a couple seconds. Go ahead. Finish this swing. Finish the swing. Feel that? doing it. Hold that knee up. Let that front foot open up a little bit more. It's blocking you off. Good. Now go get a bat. Same thing. Okay, spread out a little bit. Go ahead out in the dirt. Spread out. Face me on the picture. How am I looking with my hat?
Down under, baby.
Down under, huh? Australian style. How bad?
But where's your pajamas? That's what we want to know.
No pajamas today, huh?
No pajamas.
Same drill now with the bat. Don't lose the bats. Everybody facing this way. Hey, facing this way. Everybody facing the same direction. Give me a straight line. Spread out a little bit more. Go back a little bit on the same line. Spread out a little bit so you don't hit each other. Spread out a little bit more. Spread out a little bit more. You see the knee up high. Hold the balance for 3 seconds. 3-second hold. Everybody, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Hold to finish together. Ready? Everybody get ready. I'll say ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. And down. Gotta hold your weight. 5-second hold. 5-second hold.
3 to 5.
Ready, set, go. Good. One more time. 2 hands. Don't let go of the bat too early. Ready, set, go. Hold that balance. No, point your toe down. There's too much tension in your shin. Point this toe down. You're going to be really relaxed. Got it? Hold that position. Hands up high. Toe down. Toe down. Hands up high. Hands up high. Get that right hand up. No, around here. Both hands up. Come on, get that knee up. Turn a little bit more. Turn. Turn this way. Turn this way. All right, everybody down. 10 seconds now. Let's go. Hey, look, watch my hands. I want this hand, look my hands. One hand's high, right here. Both hands here. Head right in here. Ready? Set, go. Hold that balance, hold that balance. Looking better, right? Looking better. Point your toe down. Looking better, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let this hand come around a little bit more. Let that knee come in here a little bit. Hold that position, hold that position. We're teaching this side of the body how to hold firm. I want this leg real strong. I want this leg saying, come on, baby, bend. Give it to me. I'll take it all. I want it all. Let that front leg accept the weight. Everybody down. You feeling it, Noah? 10-second hold. Atención, cada día por una semana. ¿Entiendes? Lo mismo. Ready? Toe down, knee up, hands up, hold your balance, arch your back, get that ball out. Ready, set, go. Now we're transferring weight. Now we have some weight transfer happening. Hold it up. Come on, hold it. Hold it. Good job. Hold it. Let's see who can do it. Let's see who's going to win this one. Who's going to stay up the longest? Who's going to win this contest right here? Who's going to do it? Huh? I got my money on red. Here we go. See what you got. Uh-oh, one down. One down. One down. He's shaking. Noah's saying, that. Fuck this, I'm getting this, baby. I'm not coming down. Oh, come on, baby. 2 down. Shaky, shaky, shaky. Come on, get that knee up. Get that knee up. We're teaching that front side to accept the weight. This is called weight transfer hitting. Reggie Jackson, Rodriguez, Pujols. You gotta teach that front side to be tough. You gotta want it. We're down to 3 boys. We got 3 still up. 3 still up. 3 still up. We're gonna find out who's king of the hill. We're gonna have a king of the hill. Hands be Ray. Oh, we got 3 left. Here we go. Can you feel it? Can you feel it, Noah? Are you working, Noah? We're teaching that front side to accept all that weight. It hasn't accepted this weight before, has it? These muscles are saying, what the hell are you doing to me? I've never done this before. This is hard. Good job. All right, we got a tie. We got 3 winners. Here we go. Legs down. You guys can go forever all day long. Nice job, guys. Good job. Walk it off. Take a walk. Meet me back here in 5 minutes. Get some water. Be something.
Wait, what?
Okay. I want everybody to watch his bat. I want you to go slow. I want you to watch what he does with the barrel. Look where the barrel is. Keep doing that. Watch him. He's the only one that's bringing the barrel through the zone correctly. Nope. Don't bring your hands down. That's better. How's that feel? Coming on. Right now your swing is more advanced than everybody else's.
There you go.
Now if you get serious right now and you start getting smooth, you can pull away from the path.
More. No, but you go the front shoulder. Loose. No tones mucho. No hago mucho. Go. Come on.
Okay. Slow motion. Everybody watch. Watch how he does not swing the bat. Watch how his arms do not come around the back side. Slow motion. Slow. Slower. 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 Look where the bat is. It's sitting on his shoulder. It comes from shoulder to bat leg. Don't let that bat head drop. Siéntate, Demo. ¿Me gusta? No, you're letting the bat drop off the back. It's falling off the cliff. Stand tall. Spread your feet.
Good. Now you need feel.
Okay, so your head postural angle's down. Keep the bat on the shoulder until it's too late, until you've got no choice. Put the bat on the shoulder. Leave the bat on the shoulder.
You reach. You ready. Straight.
You guys are releasing the bat too early.
Parece? Aquí. Aquí. Now. your elbow and you reach straight. Extension. Now the hand cover. You know what I mean? Look again. Let me see.
Come take a look at this picture.
Okay.
We are
Okay.
pivoting on the
Now, more
bottom
balance. A little more
to a
down.
check swing position. Move the hands out in front of the body by pivoting. The bat remains close to the body with the grip of the bat pointed towards the pitcher. The grip of the bat points towards the pitcher. The barrel head stays back to the shoulder. See the picture? Let me see the bat. The barrel and the shoulder have to stay together. When they separate, you're losing power. The reason it separates is because your hands are pushing it and the weight is on the end of the barrel. So if you push this hand a ½ inch, watch how much the barrel head moves. I'm going to move my hand a ½ inch. The barrel moves 5, 7. All you got to do is push that hand this way and look what the barrel head does. This is a body in motion tends to stay in motion. You have weight, centrifugal force, and gravity taking the bat head out. The slightest wrong move with your hand creates a large incorrect movement here. So a slight push with your hands, a slight small push. Look what the barrel head does. It goes from here to here. All I'm doing is moving my hand 1 inch. The smallest move with your hand creates a bad negative move at the top side. These hands have to stay back. When we turn, the hands come around the body. The hands don't push out. Pay attention. You're doing this wrong and you're not concentrating and you're not looking at me and you're not listening. Let's go. We can't have a false move in here with the hands. A small move here creates a large move here. You've got to have the correct move with the hands. So the hands are going to come in here. We turn and the hands come around the body. The hands are coming around the body. They're not going away from the body. They're not pushing back. You've been pushing back and you've been going away from the body for years. So you need to change, you need to change your muscle memory. Understand? This barrel needs to stay close to the shoulder. We're coming out of a loop and hammer position. We're turning on the bottom and the barrel comes back to the shoulder. We don't push away from the shoulder. The barrel comes back to the shoulder. Come show me how to do it. He's really close. He's doing really good. Go ahead. Don't hit me. I'm here. Watch what happens with his hands. You ready? We're going to go slow. Look where his hands are coming. His hands are coming around his body. There's no false move to the back side. His hands are coming around his body, which look where that puts the barrel head into a check swing pivot position. Now he can say, no, I'm not swinging. Or he says, I want it. And when he wants it, he uses his wrist to come out, not his arms. He can find any ball from here. He can drop the hammer on the curve. He can go get the high pitch. From this same position, he can come wherever he wants. He doesn't have to move his arms. The barrel's long enough for him to drop the barrel right through here. He's using his wrists. The wrists are coming to get the ball. The barrel stays back. You've got to get this down. You are pivoting to a check swing position. Yes, I'm hitting this guy. Yes, I'm swinging at this pitch. Yes, yes, yes. No! I don't like the pitch. Okay, I'm going to show the umpire. I didn't swing. You ever see a major leaguer do that? He's showing, I didn't swing. My body moved. The bat never came out. There was no attempt at the ball. The major leaguer is going to hold that bat, go, no, Blue, I didn't swing. Look where that bat is. You ever see this on TV? Okay, he's check swinging. He's pivoting into a check swing position. And he's holding the bat back. We do not want the hands to make this false move to go out Now, this has to come around the corner. We don't want that. We want the bat head out here. This swing has to come in here. This part of the bat is driving towards the ball. We're holding the bat back. When we find it, we stroke it. We stroke it. Do you know who Joe Madden is? Does anybody know who Joe Madden is? Joe Madden's the head coach of the Chicago Cubs. They won the World Series 2 years ago. Okay? They had a 120-year curse. They couldn't win the World Series. Joe Madden came in and said, there's no such thing as curses. We're going to apply some sports science here, and we're going to get 25 guys pulling together, and they won the World Series. Joe Madden was a hitting instructor with the Los Angeles Angels, and before he worked with Mike Scioscia in Anaheim, before Tampa Bay was smart enough to bring him in as a head coach with Tampa Bay, and he turned Tampa Bay around and turned them into a very nice franchise. Took them to the World Series. Last place team go to the World Series. Joe Madden's one heck of a coach. Joe Madden wrote a hitting book. You never read it. The reason I know you never read it is because it never got published. I have a copy of it, and I've read it. The title of the book was Under Consideration. It never got published. But Joe Madden's suggestion for the book was stroke it, bang it, but whatever you do, please don't swing at it. Stroke it, punch it, bang it, please don't swing at it. He's not swinging right now. You guys are swinging the bat. You're real close. You guys are swinging the bat. A door swings. We don't swing. We strike. We strike. When a cobra comes up and he rears his head back, get ready. He's going to strike. He rears back and he strikes. He doesn't go, I think I'll swing at them. It's too long, it's too slow. You have to strike. You have to put yourself in position to strike. You put yourself in position. This part of the barrel is going towards the ball. We have pictures in the book. Pujols, Bonds. The ball is here. It's coming at 94 miles an hour. His bat head is back. The bottom of the bat is going towards the ball. The ball's right there. He's going to take it right out. It's a split second. The amateur player is swinging the bat around in a circle, over rotating, hitting ground balls to the shortstop. We don't have any time for that. You guys aren't 14 years old anymore. You've got to make the adjustment quick. Can you do it? Show me. Get it done. Let's go. We're running out of light. Thank you. Qué bien, Mackenzie. ¿Todo bien? Yo quiero ellos complicado, muy importante. Ella es la reina. ¿Sabes la reina? La reina de la compañía. Ella es la reina.
Arena.
Reina.
Reina. La reina de.
How you saying? How you say it to you?
Ven. Ven. Ese ven. Ese fin. Ven.
Yo soy nadie.
No.
Yo soy un trabajador.
Un trabajador ahora, ellos son
Yo soy un
dueños.
trabajador.
Ellos son dueños.
Centro, the more you can, more better. All the power, no, the more.
Okay, so
See?
you're tipping your head and your spine. I want you to stand tall. Stand tall and do it. Pitch is here. Get ready. Get ready. No, no. Stand tall. Spread your feet. Stand tall. Excuse me. You're in here. Let this wrist bend a little bit. Now, start to turn. Turn the foot. Gotta get to this position. Now from here, see the wrists? What position do you play? How old are you?
16.
Let those wrists bend. Send the bat with your wrists. Feel what we're doing there? I want you to stand tall. I don't want you to crunch. I don't want you to do this. Okay, you understand? Stand tall. Spread your feet a little bit, bend your knees. Now, I want this bat in here. I want you to do this a little bit. Get used to bending his wrist a little bit. How big is this bat? How big is this bat? You don't know? Is this your bat? Okay. What bat do you usually use? Let me have a smaller bat. This bat's too big for him. He can't handle it. It's a little bit too big. Choke up on that bat. You just try to choke up on that bat. Can't use a bat that's too big. I want you to line your knuckles up this way. You got to get used to your grip. Get your hands together. Get your grip in here a little bit more. Go ahead and get ready. Spread your feet. Okay. Head up. See, I don't want your head down. You see how your head's going down? See it? You can't do anything from down here. You can't see anything and you got no power. Listen to me. You can't have your head down. Head up. When you walk, I want you to walk tall. Okay? Head up. Head up. Feel the difference? Okay? Now this backside's going to start to turn. And this barrel is going to jump in through here. See the difference what your hands are doing? Your hands are coming here. Your hands are going to travel around your body. Stand taller. Head up. You see what we're doing here? You feeling it? Now from here, you swing. Let those wrists go. Come on, let those wrists come out. Come on. You got good hands. Use those wrists. This is the stroke. It's not a swing. It's a stroke. You feel how you're stroking it? Huh? You're stroking it. It's not a swing. It's not a swing. It's a stroke. Head up. Stand tall. Get this in here. You see a little movement in here. Stand tall. Now the hands come around the body. Get into that position. This is bat lag. Check swing position, bat lag. No, you don't need to go down. Stand tall. Just a little bit more turn in the backstop. Stand tall. Your hips just come a little bit more. Just a little bit more turn. Flex it.
So got it.
Better? Better. It's gonna have a powerful swing.
Yeah, more relaxed. More.
Yeah, it's more relaxed. Woo. Okay. What do you think about that?
You're good.
So how's that feel?
You're good.
Because I gotta tell you, it looks pretty good. That's a different swing than you had 2 hours ago. What are you doing different? Can you tell me?
Not really.
You're not sure?
Just.
Come on. Figures, come on. Tell me what you're doing different.
Just.
It's a different swing. That's a beautiful swing. That last swing you just had, that was a beautiful swing. What are you doing different? You have to understand what you're doing.
Just remember what you do.
Huh?
Just remember what you say.
Okay, is that helping you? Is that a turn? That looks good. You like it?
Yes, sir.
It looks good. Does it feel good?
Yes, sir.
They look good. I like it. Nice job. See the difference? That's a different swing, huh? Let me see. Come on, do it again. Oh yeah, come on, baby. Ooh. Come on, baby, huh? Huh? That's a swing right there, baby.
Yeah, boy.
Hey, I gotta get my camera.
That money swing right there, boy. It's that money swing, boy. Yeah,
That is
boy.
the real boost. That's the real boost.
Hey, Michael LaForgia.
Good swing, boy.
I got a player back home. He's small. He's not aggressive. He's not real confident. He's very shy. And last week I gave him a dance lesson because it's related. He's a middle infielder, and middle infielders need to learn how to dance to turn to double play. So Michael just sent me a text saying, "Hey coach, thanks so much for teaching me how to dance." And I said, "Well, give me some information. Why are you thanking me today?" He said, I was at a party and I had all of the girls at the party wanting to dance with me. Every girl at the party wanted me to dance with him. And I've never done that before. How's that? That's pretty cool. How's that, Mike? How's Paul? How big is that? Let me see your swing again. I want to get you on video, so don't hit me. Step back, please. Stay away from me. I can't get hit.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
Yeah, it looks good. Give me another swing there.
Maybe do it in slow motion.
Yeah, I'm going to do this next one in slow motion. Listen, that. You know, when I go home on the airplane tonight, I said, man, we made progress. Huh? Huh? Come on, that's worth the trip down, baby. What do you think? Huh? You going to ask for a refund? Your mother and father going to ask for a refund? Huh? How long did it take me to teach you that?
Couple hours.
Couple hours, that's all it took. Let me see one more here in slow-mo. Doesn't it feel nice?
Yes, sir.
Feels natural.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because now your body's moving naturally. And we're using science. We're not forcing the swing. I'm not sure that I'm going to get enough light on the slow-mo.
Maybe turn him around and face him away.
Getting enough light.
Turn him around.
Slow-mo for some reason.
Use this light here, Coach.
Come on under the light a little bit
No,
more.
he's good. Come here. You come here, Coach.
For some reason I lose all my light.
Yeah, but look at it now.
Okay. Well, he's wearing a white shirt and that's about the only thing you can see. Give it a shot.
Move a little closer.
Hang on 1 second. I want you to get a white bat. Change bets. You see, you got plenty of light. I don't have it. Yeah, that's a big time swing right there. Oh yeah, that's not a Bahamian swing, baby. That's a Dominican swing with a Bahamian flavor, huh? Now we got some Bahamian accents on the Dominican swing. Woo, baby, look this. Hey, check this swing out, boys. Check this swing out. This guy just pulled away from the pack. He just made big move here. He just made big move. Here we go. Here we go. Try to wipe that smile off his face. Good luck. Huh? Good luck. Good luck, baby. Oh, man. Bam! Hold on. Home run! That's a home run, baby. That's a home run, baby. That's out of the park. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about. Huh?
can take a better video from the computer. Okay, I have plenty of light.
Boy, put in the weird spot. Now, I didn't know balance your feet. Yeah, I didn't want to do yeah.
Keep you, work on the high strike for now. We'll work on the lowest strike later.
Yeah.
Don't turn the back foot too much. Turn less on the back foot.
Boy.
Oh, oh, look at this. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
Lockwood.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, no. You gotta be kidding me. Look at this baby coming on. Look at this. Whoa, a little closer. Keep your hands in closer.
Yo, let's get off in over.
Rip me, boy.
Boy.
Little closer. Keep it closer to your body. Okay, just, that was a little too tight, but that's the idea. Now let your hands come back a little bit. Let them come back before they come forward. Just a little bit more. Pull the rubber band back. That's it. That's it. Let those hands come back. Hey, nice and smooth. Watch. Move those hands back. Let those hands float back.
And just walk it, boy. Just walk it.
That's looking smooth. How does it feel? How does it feel? No, you got to tell me how it feels.
Good.
Good. It feels better than that. Tell me the truth.
Feels very good.
Huh?
Very good.
It feels very good. It looks very good.
But the one with the lock. What do you do? You say you pimp the boy?
I think, feel it.
You going like that? And you saw?
Boy.
Nice finish. Nice balance. Sam, just get your head just a little higher.
Not fine, bench. For sure you get fine. $25. You get
Much better. Keep that head up high.
For flipping the bot?
No,
We got another hitter here. What position do you
something
play?
else, man. I can't remember.
Outfield, huh? What position? Center field? Yeah, that works. You got speed. You know your 60 time?
They just want you hit it, run to the base.
Huh? We don't know your 60 time yet. We got to find that out real quick, okay?
Yes, sir.
That's going to be a nice little swing. You got that's the beginning of an awesome swing. Does it feel good?
Yes, sir.
Do you like it?
Yes, sir.
You're not going to lose that.
No, sir.
You're not going to change that on me.
No, sir.
For the Sean?
You sure?
Promise.
Yeah, when he hit,
You like it?
Yes, sir.
going like this.
I mean, agency. He is, boy.
Hey, the Sean is playing. They might have looked at that.
Yeah, right.
Them, they probably is looking at that same.
Turn a little bit this way.
They probably looking at that
Hey,
same.
you got competition now.
I don't know
You at least
There you
attacked
go.
a half hour ago. This guy stepped up, boat raced you. He just,
You see the swing?
But
passed
turn
you
this
up.
way.
You
He
done
just
it.
smoked you out, baby.
This
He just
Yeah.
smoked you.
Move that leg back a little. Nope. No, it's like this.
This way?
Yeah, that's it. So I get the light on you.
Finish up high. Oh! Home run! Attaboy.
Wait, when I
That look good, baby, huh? Look at that baby. That's sweet. That's sweet.
It is so hard.
That's some rosto.
Wait, one of them? Hey, boy, by the Braves, when I was away, they had this thing on their hand, I must see the dome pull off. When they was like this, and this boy just like, run, boy. I was like, boy.
Like watching Stan Newman, all these things he racing.
I scared of that. Jesus Christ. I scared to stand in front of him.
Put them in the light so I can video. But turn a little bit more. No.
Slow motion. Slow. Okay. Hey. One say, same time. This. When you reach your elbow. Move. 25. Okay? Good. Turn it. No. Move. Yeah. My boy. It's dancing. You feeling aquí? Okay. Where you feeling? Tell me where you feeling. Where? Sí, ahí. Ajá. This is go. The player no need visa. No problem. Again. Now, the same. Better position, your feet. Hey, you big guy. You know, hey, this is your knee. No, hey, no. Say, hey, say me. Me. The people scared of you. You know what I mean? Okay, come on. Come. Let me see. Yeah, there you go. Do it.
Come on, you're not controlling your elbow, you're not controlling your arm. Your elbow's bending. Your head's in the wrong spot. Come on. Come on, get through the drill. Next, próximo. Tengo mucho más cosas. Rápido, come on, let's go, guys.
Ese pie está doblado ya así. Ese pie tiene que estar de frente. Eso, al queche. Ahí. Y se va con tú. Ahí. Cuando te vayas, doblate la rodilla. Ajá, vete, importa. Tienes que cerrarte de aquí del culo. Recortar el culo. Aquí. Vamos. Importa. Ajá. Póngalo. Hey. Con la rodilla. Vamos.
A las 11 ya son las 11 y pico.
No! Come on! Get disciplined. For Christ's sakes, I got 8-year-olds that can whip right through this drill. Do this every day with 9-year-olds. Takes me 5 minutes. Get
Ahora va
serious.
derecho y después vuelve a lo poner derecho. Ahí, ahora va los dos lados.
Make it kind of stop sometimes.
Sin cambiar las manos, Nueva York.
Gives you a chance to get a new grip on it. Okay? You got to grip your left hand a little bit more. Use your hands just a little bit more. You're doing good with the bat. Just re-grip it a little bit. You know what I mean? Grip it and then re-grip it. Grip it and re-grip it. Because that's what we're doing with the real swing. A little bit more pressure on your fingers. You're swinging the bat good, but you're tricking yourself. You want to re-grip because it's a re-grip. Okay? So you gotta release it and re-grip. Release it and re-grip. Release and re-grip. Follow me? Spread your feet. All right, one hand up here. Come on. Left hand. Left hand. Left hand. Lead hand. Lead hand. Lead hand. Always start with the lead.
Ya lo hicieron.
A little higher. Higher.
Jimmy. Jimmy. Ya lo hicieron ya ese.
No entiendo.
Que ya hicieron ese.
He's doing good. Yeah, he's doing good. I like him. He works hard.
No, that we did. The
Feet.
Jimmy.
Feet.
We did this one already.
Huh?
We did both already.
Okay, now do both hands. Watch, don't hit yourself in the head.
Hace falta un bate chiquitico porque me he dejado tú mismo.
Turn your back foot. Come on, up on the foot. Don't feet's not flat. We're hitting up in here, guys. We're hitting up in here, guys. We're not hitting back here. Get your feet under control. Try to come up with your toe a little bit more. Try to get up with your toe a little bit more there.
fingers in your feet. Every finger.
Hey Brandon, I noticed something on the videotape.
Look at him.
Good. Malo, good.
Look at the hand. What you do?
I'm gonna try to figure something in here. There's something going on, okay?
Dale.
I'll take a look at it again because I saw it. We're gonna kill it, okay?
Allá. No. Aquí. You understand? More in front. More.
Okay. Miguel, I need you to come over and translate.
Pero more good. More good.
So first of all, you guys have an excellent hitting instructor here.
Tienen un buen entrenador.
Okay, so you guys are very lucky. You've got a really super hitting instructor here. Okay? This is going to be my last session with you today. I'll be leaving soon. So we're going to go over some key positions. And we're going to go over some of the nomenclature of those positions. We're going over key hitting positions.
That's a lot. I can't do that.
Okay. Tenemos muy importante posición por batedores. Okay? Okay? Cada posición tiene un nombre. Okay? And I want you to understand, yo quiero, it's not just Spanish. Y'all want English and Spanish?
No.
That's okay. We have key hitting positions. I want you to know what they are, okay? So these are warm-up drills. Okay. So we have a name. Tenemos un nombre. Posición número uno. So there are different styles in hitting. Okay? You got guys up in here. You got guys back in here. You got guys here. This is all style stuff. This is stilo. Okay? The professional hitter knows where he's got to bring the bat to. He knows what he needs to do. So everybody's going to have a slightly different style. We're going to talk about the key hitting positions, not the style. Okay, this is a way to get into a good position. This gets you set up. But that's not a hitting position, that's a pre-hitting position. This is before you hit. Make sense? Okay? So we're going to talk about the key hitting position. One of the key hitting positions is what we call position number one. We call it position number one because it's the first position that every hitter has to get to. Does anybody know what it is? Anybody? Then I'm not covering material that you already know then. Okay, so this is the most important hitting position. Noah, you started to say, what did you think?
Hands back.
Hands back, that's pretty much it, Noah, and that's where we're going, okay? So we're going to use Coach here as an example. Coach is going to go ahead and get ready to hit. Okay? Get ready to hit. And so Coach is going to get, this is all prep, he's getting ready. So now he's going to stride, and he's going to load, okay? And your hands are going to go back, right? So now, when that foot comes down, these hands are back. Now he starts to turn, so go ahead, go, Johnny. Now turn, Key. When he gets his knee to that position, these hands have to be over the back foot. Yeah, okay? These hands have to be back, right? See? Okay? So this is what we call position number one. So what we do on the videotape, when the foot releases and the knee comes to about this position, we draw a straight line up. And then we measure back how far the hands are. The further the hands are back, the more power you have. Many hitters will leak their hands early, and when they get to that position, stay there, when they get to that position, they're here. They bring their knee and hands together. So I'll watch. This is good, perfect. So I'm going to do it wrong now. This is incorrect. This is what many hitters will do. When they bring that knee forward, the hands come. See what's happening? See how my hands are coming with my knee? This is no good. It's no bueno. This is incorrecto. Okay? But some of you are doing this. Now the hands are faster than the knee. So what happens is everything's coming like this. And you're hitting the ball because you're strong and the pitcher's supplying power, but you're not getting the full power out of your body. You can get another 20, 30, 40, 50 feet. Okay? So we call this position number one. So position number one again is as the body rotates underneath and it gets to a 45, we want the hands back behind that straight line. Over the back foot if possible.
Now we're bringing the weight through. Okay? All right, I'm going to show you a couple of pictures what that looks like. Okay? The knee is released. If we draw a straight line up, his hands are behind the knee. Now that's actually an advanced position number one. That's a late position number one. That's not an early one. Okay? So see how the hands are behind the knee? Okay. So here's Hosmer. The knee is down, and look where the hands are. The bat is still behind his head. The knee is pressed forward. The bat is still behind his head, isn't it? His hands are way back. Let's take a look at Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson's knee is coming close to the ground, and the bat hasn't come out yet from his shoulder. The bat is still, the barrel head is still by the shoulder. Can you see it? The hands are waiting way back. The lower half has turned. The upper half has not turned. This is called hip to shoulder torque differential. We call it position number one. This is where 75% of your power comes. This is a great picture of Mike Schmidt. See how he's up on the toe. His lower half is turning. His knee is progressed to that 45-degree angle. Look how far back his hands are. If we draw a straight line up, his hands are 12 to 14 inches behind his knee line. See it? That's where you get your home run power from. All right? So I'm trying to give you guys some power. All right, so go show me position number one. Let's see if we can help him out on this position. Huh? Show me position number one. Show me position number one. Everybody watch here. We're going to see the game. You go to
Podemos hacer tres y hacemos, volteamos. Vamos. Tres y hacemos la mecánica normal.
Come on, just go to the pictures. Go, look at the pictures. Come on. Huh? Show me what was in
Hey, está tarde. Abre los pies. Abre los pies. Vamos a hacer 50 veces. Y ahí, volteo para arriba. Ahí. Ahí, de guante. Ajá, masa muscular. No lo pongas. Es la mano. La mano. Que pegala ahí, que sientan el hombro cuando tú lo ves ahí. Veo, hey, coge tu posición. Gusta como un huevo parado. La mano adelante más rápido que la otra. Ábreme los pies, mijo. Tú eres un hombre grande. Ahí. No la dejes caer. Sí. No se problemita. La muñeca la tira para abajo. Déjala. Dale un poquito la pierna atrás.
Don't be spinning your foot. You guys ever heard swish the bug? Have you ever heard that? Huh? Is that good or bad? Huh? It's bad. You don't swish bug. Don't swish bug. Look online. Go on the internet. Guys, go on the internet and look up dangers of squishing the bug. Why I don't want to squish the bug. Read about it. Do not squish the bug. Do not turn your foot. Do not turn your foot unless you got a high inside pitch coming right down your throat. Do not turn your pitch on any other pitch. Come to the side. Okay? All right, ready? Next position. From there, we're going into a bat lag position. So we're going into position number one, and then the hands come around the body and we go to bat lag. So show me bat lag. Bat lag. Everybody go to bat lag. Hands come around the body. Hands, come on, release. back, turn the knee a little bit more, and then you come into the bat leg. This is your next position. You got to get here. See how your hands are going someplace else? You have to train your hands to come around your body. Train your hands to come around your body. Right now, your hands want to do this. Wait. Does that make sense? You don't want to do that. You don't want to do any of that. Nothing over here. Nothing over here. Never, never, never. Never, ever, ever. Never, never, never. Always, always, always. Always, always, always.
Saca la cadera mío, no le haga más estos pies, esto. O tú no sabes cuál es tu
Everybody come in
cadera.
bat leg position.
Entonces, ¿por qué tú no mueves eso, mijo? No es que le tires para adelante.
You're dropping your head a little bit too much on the ball and you're getting some uppercuts. I don't want that arm straight. I want that arm bent. I want those hands flat, so you're in bat leg position, so you're about there. Okay? Keep the barrel. Want to come back kind of flat as you can, so your hands are going to come around your body. And don't let that arm go straight. Keep that elbow bent. You're going to get big power in a second, but you got big, strong arms, so you got big levers here. We're going to explode those levers in a second, so you got to save this. This is spent. That's spent. It's done. No more. Okay? This is saved. Okay? So that's your bat leg right there. Okay? And because you're so tall and good looking, you can just get a little squarer. Okay? All right? Take a look. Yep. Barrel head staying back, right? Okay? You see, Miguel? You're pinching your body too much. Come on, spread your feet out. Your bat leg. This arm never goes straight. That arm stays bent. Right through contact. Just get a little taller. Flatten the hands a little bit. Now from here, you can find the ball. You can do whatever you want from there. If you see it dropping lower, then you might come in a little lower to get it. But we're not going to chase it. Barrel head's going to go along. Okay? You see bat leg? That's position one. Now we go to bat leg. This is no good. This is no good.
Tienes que pegarte el codo a ti, nene. Mira que te lo he dicho. ¿Cómo te lo vas a entender? Tienes que pegarte el codo a ti. Lo saques por fuera.
That's about right there. Okay. Don't let this elbow ride up in here. You'll lose your power. Take the punch you make here. Keep this elbow back and down. All right, let's take a look. Your hands are going to come around down with the bat leg. Don't let the elbow get in. The elbow's got to stay here. Okay?
Reach not on the ball.
Yeah, just like use just a little pocket. Okay? And make sure you're still on here with your grip. You want your hands to be a little flatter. Hold that bat a little. Let me see what happens here when I'm in there. You want that left hand on the bat. Your left hand's coming off the bat. Try it again. Is it the right one? So coming in here. Okay. With the bat leg. This barrel stays close to the shoulder. Now from here, you can hit high pitch. Hit this pitch. Hit that pitch. Hit this pitch. Hit that pitch. You can hit the ball. Now if you see the ball coming in lower, and you say, okay, I'm going to get that a little lower. So now when your hands come around the corner, you just go an inch or so, a few inches lower. And now we take that low pitch from there. You don't want to chase that with your arms. Right? Okay, ready? So now we're going to go to contact position. Contact position, okay, is hands to the ball first, barrel back. Elbow just off the rib cage. Don't let your elbow slip in. So now we're in the power position. Both elbows are still bent. The hands are flat. Flat hands coming through the zone. Hands to the ball first, barrel head back. And then we're coming through. Don't let that barrel get out in front of the hands. Don't let that heavy barrel get out in front of the hands. You've lost control, you've lost power. Okay, so now we're going to contact position, power position. Power position, poder posición. Número uno, So what's the name of the first position?
Position number one.
Position number one. Position number one. So he's going to say, I want position number one. Second position, bat lag. Third position, power. Let's go to power position. Contact position. Hands through it. Barrel comes flat. All right? Power position, hitting the ball down. Hands first. Bat ready to come out. You're losing 30 feet. Now I know 30 feet's not important to you. Oh, wait a second, maybe I might. That's right, you're the guy that wants to hit the ball a little further. You don't want to straighten that arm out. You have to save the punch. If you punch and then continue to punch, you got nothing left. We're going to punch once. We're going to punch once. If you punch early, now you're just pushing. You got no power. So you have to save those elbows. They're going to snap out here. If you snap the elbows early, you're counting on the coefficient restitution of a ball and a bat and good luck and your good looks. We don't want to count on that. We want to throw a punch with both hands. Show me the power position. This elbow's here. This elbow's here. A little bit of a new position for you. You're going to go slow now to learn it. You have a tendency, you're jumpy. You're jumping. Relax. Okay, now the ball comes in. Hands to get to the ball first. Now you can bring the barrel head through with his wrists. Okay? Got it? Watch that back foot. Let me see. Yep, you're good. Good. Yeah, let's take a look. Real important. It's critical. I'll show you pictures. Okay? And we're looking out this way. Okay. Now we're going to power. Keep that elbow right. Okay, that elbow is going to snap now. That's when that elbow releases. Now. If you release it early, you've lost your punch. You're only going to get one punch at the ball. If you punch early, now you're pushing. When you punch too early, you don't want to do that. You're losing 20. Make sense?
Pégalo y apúntalo por la bola.
Okay, we're going into extension position. Extension is in the direction that we want to hit the ball. In this particular case, we're going to extend to right center field. We're extending the bat.
Fortalecer esa pierna. Vamos de nuevo.
Now it's going to go.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ok. Ahora vamos a hacerlo en dos. Uno cargamos y dos nos fuimos y levantamos el pie. ¿Ok?
Tú no puedes llevarle batalla adelante, ven. Quiere decir que cada vez que tú salgas, tú no puedes salir así. La mano no te puede salir así porque te salió separado.
But he flies himself. No, you're running way too early, losing a lot of power. So let's go back. We go to position one. Go to bat lag. Come into power. Get elbow bent. Power position. Now we come through. Now is when she pops. Now is when your wrists turn. That's when we do that wrist manipulation. This is when you flip the bat in your hand. As quick as you can. This is when, remember the wrist drills that we practice? That's the spot where you use it. That's the spot right there. As soon as you extend, you flip it right through. Okay, so when you extend through here, watch what's happening. See how I'm releasing the bat head? I'm setting up for the grip for the turn. So I'm strong, 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 strong. Now I release. That's where I flip. Okay, don't let that elbow come out early. This elbow's coming out early on you. You're losing power. I don't want to see a big, strong guy like you losing power. You get too much power. Let's not give it away, baby. Let's charge for it. Okay? Yeah. That's why they're thinking about trading him. What's your point?
I just asked you, like, how come he do that?
Well, he's big and he's strong.
So when he finished, he's come through.
He doesn't need to do that extra. He's young, he's still learning, and the Yankees will probably trade him. Okay. Show me the extension position. Okay, that's power. A little bit more bend. This elbow can't ride in. This elbow's got to come back in here. Don't let the elbow's got to be here. Okay, so now you're in the power position a little bit. I'm going to show you guys a picture. Now we go into extension. No, don't extend early. Let the back come through and extend everything at once. This is when you do your wrist manipulation. Turn it over and bring it. Okay? Let's go take a look at the elbow position here at the table.
Porque ellos vienen de arriba para abajo, viene cortando gravedad.
They coming from an angle up, down, coming through gravity.
Y cuando la pelota viene así, es más difícil tú darle arriba.
When that ball is coming on a downhill angle, it's hard for you to get on top of that ball.
Cuando tú das arriba.